Here we are again. It's Thursday. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Up, Twitch.
Hi.
And hello to all of our friends out there in Twitch land. Welcome to Anari. Let's see, what did we do 2 weeks ago when we played? You guys went and explored the village of Hidden River, which turned out not to be as much of a village as you expected. Well, actually, at the beginning, you fought off a bunch of zombies. That was fun. You know, our campaign's Walking Dead moment. Done, over with, it's in the can. After which you explored the village outside, which turned out to be mostly spectral, only a few buildings still standing. But every building of the village was still there, only in this spectral, ghostly form. The villagers still moved about their daily tasks, talking and trading and doing what villagers normally do, except, well, they were all ghosts as well. And all of them completely ignored you while you tried to interact with them. You went from the city back into the church and down into the lower crypts, where you found even more ghosts and spirits and a large set of fancifully decorated doors leading into another chamber with the word Rebecca inscribed upon it. There was a small incident where Alu went a little on the cuckoo side and tried to kill everybody. That was handled in its normal.
We got over it.
That was handled in its normal sheepy way.
Treatment.
The treatment was applied.
The treatment was applied.
And if I remember correctly, Evandal is now carrying Kazid.
Yep.
Yep.
Before continuing on into the next chamber behind these fanciful doors, everyone decided that, well, you'd had enough adventure for the day, and you used the teleportation circle in the church to take yourselves back to Ebon Soul's lair, where you were going to have a long rest. And what we will do, we will preload the lair. And then we will activate it. And this is where we will start today's session. So everyone is here. Everybody out there in Twitch, you'll notice we're missing Tormir today. He had a previous engagement that unfortunately is keeping him away from us tonight. But hopefully he'll catch up with us again next week. So, my friends, you've made your way back to the Lich's lair. You were planning on taking a long rest, and that's where we called it a day. You hadn't actually done your long rest yet.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm wondering if everybody else is busy. If they are, I'm probably going to go down to the library. Actually, I'm going to go whatever you do. I'll even let you know. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to look at the books a bit more, since now we have the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what we are going to spend the time, I think it's in the library, trying to find anything we can get.
Alright, so was everybody going to...
Shouldn't we give back Alu's his sword first? I mean, he's fine now.
Alu, how are you feeling?
And that's my answer.
Oh, okay.
But you wouldn't need to roll for this. I'm not looking gloomy, just more like in deep thought.
So I'll look to Slivik. I think he might need some time.
Just leave it next to him.
Yeah, I'll find the prop. Do you have your do I see Alu the old sword he had?
Yeah, I carry it on me.
You still carry. Yeah, so he's still very capable of defending.
Oh yeah, he's still very capable of defending himself.
Yeah, so...
Oh, thank God.
I'll keep... yeah. I'll return to him. Don't worry, Slivik.
Alright.
You want to help? I think you look at all the books downstairs, but do you want to find what you can... If you missed anything that can help Tormir?
Honestly, we just need to find the other brain and the filigree right now.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe the lich has something about where the 5 pieces of the sword are lying around or whatever.
Or where this elder brain is, whatever it is.
Or that, or any
anything.
kind of spells we could be using, because apparently now I can cast all the spells in his books, which is pretty neat. So I am going to go and take whatever I can find that looks really nice.
Slivik,
Yeah.
and you remember upstairs there is another portal and a book. Do you think you said it can call some monsters or anything, but maybe anyone of them might know something if they know about, and I think if they are kept slaves by Ebon, so they should hate him. Do you
I can
think
have a
this
look.
is something like
I
maybe
already looked, but maybe if I look for this specifically, I can find something else.
not look, but maybe talk to one of these creatures?
If we want to talk to it, we need to summon it, and I'm not sure we want to do that.
Just asking.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't while we are looking like this.
But if they
Maybe we shouldn't.
maybe they're enemies.
Period.
Okay. Oh, I trust you.
But I can have a look in the book if you have something. He has something about an Elderbrain, for sure.
Actually, looking like this is actually terrible. I cast a bit of prestidigitation to touch up my eyeshadow and stuff, so I look fabulous again. Except for the gash across my chest that Alu has left there.
I will go
Like,
together
half-healed.
with Alu down and like to help. Like maybe we can find something that they missed in the books, and I'll try to stay with Alu and keep looking in books and
Okay.
yeah, keep it
Vormir,
around.
I'm going to help him, but yeah.
Vormir doesn't feel real well, he says, and Mel, being the worrier that she is, has decided to stay behind and look after him.
He ate too much of
That's
the hot
good.
dogs in IKEA. That's what
I
happened.
would have been worried, but if Mel is with him, that's fine then, and I will go downstairs.
Okay. Is
Also,
everyone going? Is
Like,
everyone
if Alu
going
comes
downstairs?
with me, I'm actually really glad that Evandal's also coming, because yeah, I don't know about Alu and the sword and everything.
Okay.
Sam's gonna ask if you need any more healing. Is everybody feeling okay?
I
Well,
think that-
nothing a good
I'm
night's
alright.
rest wouldn't cure.
Yeah, I think we are pretty tired, everyone, but I don't know.
Okay.
How do you have any idea how long has been since the last time we slept?
It's been most of a day.
Because in the city outside we don't have the concept of day and night. It was very cloudy, right?
Right. It was very cloudy, but you did have the concept of day night. When you were outside in the city, it looked to be moving on towards dusk and evening hours. The sun was still up, but you could tell that it was getting darker. There was just that ghostly glow over everything that made it weird.
And nobody thought to use the sun's getting real low on me. I'm disappointed.
Copyright laws.
I know.
Plagiarism. Right, so who's going where?
I would help Evandal in the library downstairs that I've never seen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to look. I think if Flynn is joining, so try to look and yeah, just try to be helpful.
Can I help Evandal, but without really giving him advantage? Because I'm distracted.
Yeah,
How does that
absolutely.
work?
What?
Is that like half an advantage?
It's like, sure, I help you, but you just roll straight.
No,
Basically.
I mean, I am looking through books and stuff, but I'm not really analyzing.
I'm short.
I'm being absent-minded.
I'm quite short, so you're taking the books in the high shelves and giving to me.
He's
Exactly,
also
yes.
he's also kind of distracting to me. But still, I have a mission. I want to find some cool spells. Maybe even ones that Slivik doesn't have. It might be useful for us in the future.
Okay, is anyone else going downstairs?
Sam will go down the stairs because she's interested in how this machine thing might be working.
Okay.
You
So,
know,
I'll
she's
put
not
you down
very
there.
minded that way, but you know, she's used to forge weapons and stuff, so maybe it'll help her. Who
Okay.
knows? So
So,
there's something medical down there.
I'm gonna ritual cast magic circle on top of the teleportation circle with undead. Just to make sure we're not disturbed.
okay. And then are you staying up here or are you going down to the library?
No, I'm staying up there.
All right. Since you're the only one staying up here, let's see what you would do first, and then we'll move over to the rest of the group. Okay. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these guys off here, so that they're not there, including Flynn. The rest of you, I've pulled you over to the new scene.
Yep.
All right. So position your characters accordingly, and we'll get to you in just a minute. So Slivik, you ritual cast magic circle on
Yeah.
top of the
The teleportation circle, yeah.
teleportation circle, and you want it to be for undead.
Undead, correct.
Okay, watch. I got a new trick for you. You'll love this. Template circle. Let's see. Yeah, circle. What I wanted. Build correct. Correct. I gotta find them again. I just got these, so
It's alright. After that, I'm gonna want to
here we
have
go.
a look at the book upstairs. That's just great.
There you go. There's your magic circle versus undead.
Alright, nice.
It's a bunch of horror skulls.
Once that cast, I want to go upstairs to the book and browse through anything related to the illithid that was mentioned downstairs.
Okay. The book next to the summoning circle?
Yes. Just to make sure this is not something that he was trying to summon or has been summoning through that, and it's something that will be actually somewhere in the village potentially.
Okay, make an investigation roll for me. First roll of the night, guys. Let's make it good.
So sorry.
Go, Slivik.
That is a 15. It's not bad. Rolling through the pages, flipping through them, scanning through it. There's quite a bit of arcane knowledge here. But nothing that you would find about summoning illithids or elder brains or anything of that nature. Everything that you find in here, it seems to be summoning different creatures of the lower planes.
Okay.
A few creatures that you've rightly never even heard of before. But there are a few of them that are actually there. You see in the margins where it looks like somebody has scribbled in next to the spell a proper name which you would know in a summoning ritual, having a creature's proper name simply strengthens the spell.
Yeah. Can I read the name? Is it in common?
It is not written in common. It's written in Fiendish. I believe that's the language of the lower hells.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be Infernal?
Infernal?
Infernal, that's
It's
it.
infernal, yeah.
Yeah, Infernal.
Yeah.
It's written in Infernal, sorry. Thank you very much for... I was just trying to look it up and make sure my brain
Yeah.
is...
As a lover of tieflings, I know.
I'm gonna look at the magic circle and I'm just like, whatever, and I just cast comprehend languages.
Okay. You can in fact read the names, and as you're flipping through the book, you find 3 different names, and I will send you a list of those names here in just a little bit.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Unless you're actually wanting to use them.
No, because right now nothing related to the illithid seems to be not the current preoccupation. So, I will go back downstairs to the Shakes circle and recasted it as a ritual, same way, and just wait there and have a rest. Start my rest.
Okay, so you're just gonna rest beside the teleportation circle?
Yes.
Alright. So we'll jump over to this one, where you guys are. And what would you guys be doing?
Where's Flynn?
In
Right
the
on.
library looking at all the books.
Are you?
Yes.
I can't see
I'm right
Flynn.
there. I'm in the shadows. I'm lurking.
Okay.
I'm trying not to look over to the door where the laboratory is because I don't really want to go back in there.
Okay, somehow I can't see Flynn.
I am there. Oh wait. Yeah, no.
I believe you.
Whenever I'm trying to ping myself.
It's fine.
You can't see Flynn. Can you see Evandal?
Yes.
I can't see anyone else. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Cannot see us?
I don't think. Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
Oh, right. No, then I can't. Maybe I'll have to just refresh. The thing is, my ping is also really bad. Well, oh, it's gone better. Okay, let me try. Anyway, I'm there, looking at the books.
Okay, so
Throwing
As long
ugly
as-
looks from time to time.
as long
So
as
you
you
would-
see, as long as you see yourselves, that's what's the most important right now.
Yeah. So you would see me approach very sheepishly not sheepishly approaching, but with a sheepish look on my face. You joined recently. I don't know if we had the time to tell you, but I'm sorry. That happens from time to time. Sometimes it takes over.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine, sweetie. No, you look horrible. Are you okay?
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, roll an insight.
Do you want to know if it's actually fine or what is it that you want to know?
Your choice of words. Is it really fine, or are you just trying to flatter my ego and minimize something that was meaningful for you? Because I did kind of stab you, so is it really
You did
fine?
kind of stab me. Is it really fine? Oh, okay. Well, it kind of depends. For some reason, now I'm back in the lair, and I can't even see my character. Sorry, I did the refresh, and now it's all weird.
It's because it wasn't the active scene.
You'll probably get the sense that he is honest about about worrying about you. But he also seems a little bit off. But mostly, right now, as you're just approaching him, he's mostly focused on you.
Okay. I try and put my hand out forward to like grasp your, the grasping the arm or the shoulder kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do I manage or do you pull back?
No, I won't pull back. It's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
I'm
It's
just
not me.
wondering.
When it happens, it's not me.
Why do you?
I get taken over by the sword.
Why do you
Well,
keep the sword?
that's actually not true. When it happens, everyone's my enemy. I keep it because it makes me stronger. Without it, well, I can't help anyone.
You really think that?
Kind of look away.
There was a time when you didn't have it. You really think back then you weren't a use to anyone?
Back when I didn't have it, Harrimore was around.
And that changed you in what way?
He did everything I can do, but better. And I can't be as effective a shield and I think the military term is a tank for everyone if well, the group suffered when he left. And I want to do everything I can to help. And if that means being cursed a bit, that's fine.
I get what you mean, but do you really think this is the way to help everyone? I have the feeling that everyone... I mean, I don't know everyone that well. We have only literally known you for like 3 days. But in those 3 days, it seemed to me like all of you had formed a pretty close bond with each other. And that includes you. And I don't think they would have any problem with it if you weren't as much of a tank.
We hear
Listen, you're
whispered
doing
in the
great.
wind. Thank you.
And okay, so listen. You say the sword takes you over. You say it says we are all your enemies, but a thing you have to know about those listen, voices whispering in your ear and telling you you have to kill people. They are wrong. They are so wrong. You are not a killer. You're a friend to us. Well, maybe not. Maybe not to me. I mean, I would love to, but you know what I mean. You don't have to be my friend. You've only known me for 3 days, but I mean the others. You know what I mean. Anyway, you're not a killer. Don't listen to the voice. Listen to your heart, and listen to the ones who love you. You know a soul. I'll just take your hand that was on my shoulder and just take your hand in both of my hands and step a little closer. A soul. A good, innocent soul is very precious. And voices in your ear can make a good soul get lost very easily. So I can't tell you to keep the sword or to leave it or anything, but maybe just consider, I know all of these people support you and love you and want you to just be fine, be safe. You don't have to put up with this. You don't have to lose your soul for this. You're too good for this. And just kind of slap your shoulder and smile at you and turn away. Have a look at the next book.
During that, you would see me trying to get a hold of the muscles on my face to just poker face it. But because of
Doing it.
certain words you used, you see me not break down, but just what you said reached, and it struck a chord.
Okay.
And I don't say
That's
anything. I'm just silent and just kind of like
Yeah, I just pet your
struck
shoulder
with
a bit,
emotion.
like pet your shoulder a bit, like it's fine. You'll be fine. But I won't go for a hug or anything because I don't know you that well. But yeah. That's saw that.
And then I would go towards Evandal, walk past him, and just quietly say in Elvish, "Sorry, I'm a bit out of it. I'm gonna go rest. I'm sorry, Evandal.
No problem. We'll take a rest.
And thank
We'll-
you for doing what you did back there. That seemed a very useful move. I think we should work on it. Maybe I should learn that."
Yeah, sure. We can exchange some tricks tomorrow. What do you say?
Yeah. Sure. And I go back up.
Okay.
And I will be back in 2 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you on the screen just so you're not looking at a black screen. All right. Evanol, what are you up to?
Yeah, then not too hopeful to find anything useful, but it was more to keep an eye on Alu and Flynn. But if it's okay, I will just continue browsing, see if I can find anything regarding the new words that were mentioned. So the phylactery, the forgot the name, elated or anything. So I don't know. Not familiar with magic, so just browsing.
Okay. All right. Well, make a just make a general investigation roll for me. All right. You don't really find much of interest in the realm of creating or hiding or anything to do with a phylactery. You do find a couple of mentions of the illithid, but each one that you do find, it speaks of them in general, what they are, where they might be found. Nothing about their any kind of contact that he's had with them or anything. It seems just a general knowledge book.
Okay. Yeah. At some point, I'll just take one of the desks in a corner, sit with my notebook, and start taking some notes of the new information.
Okay. So right. So you would learn that a more common name for the illithid is the mind flayer. They're considered a scourge across countless planes of existence, and they specialize in psionics, the magics of the mind. You would also learn from this book that their favorite meal is, well, the brains of others. That they very much enjoy a nice, healthy brain.
Oh, it has to be healthy. That's interesting info.
I will mark this passage in specifically this book and just put aside to share with Itlivik later.
And the last thing you would learn about them is that they belong to a hive mind, meaning that each Illithid in this same hive are all connected mentally at all times. What one knows, the other know. And that um, they have information available to them going back centuries.
Do they have any name of any location, like in the north region, in the south, any geographical reference point?
The Underdark. They are mostly found in the Underdark.
Okay, that's a start.
It's a place.
Yep, it's big,
It's
but
it's like pointing to the north and saying it's over there.
yep.
Over there's a
Okay.
really big place. All right. Flynn, what are you looking for in the books?
I'm looking for any like easily carryable books with lots of cool spells. So basically, what I want is preferably one book that has a lot of cool spells in it, because I can't carry many books. So I'm going to look for preferably one that has many spells
Uh-huh.
or some useful ones. And I mean, there was one about like killing people with words, but that sounded really creepy. So I don't know. But there was other stuff. So I'm interested in looking for stuff that maybe Slivik won't be able to do. Sadly, Slivik isn't here, so I can't ask him what he can do. But I'll try to look for something that could be of use to us if Slivik's out of ideas or spells, basically.
Okay. Make an investigation roll for me.
Okay. And that's investigation. I'm not good at that.
They say as they roll. They say as they roll a natural 18. Well, natural 15.
It's not natural, but it's still fine.
Yeah.
Well, considering I have plus 13 to some of my stats.
Okay. You peruse the books, and for you, everything that you look at seems to be written in your native tongue.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
Okay. You find books on histories, you find books on spellcraft theory, and you find one section. You find one section of books that are indeed a section of spell books. Looking through them, some of the spell books seem older, and some of them seem more recent. One, however, catches your eye. It's bound in some sort of dark leather. The moment you touch it, you actually feel like the book itself is cold.
Ooh, creepy. Open it up.
You open it up. You flip through a few pages. Are you actually going to try and read anything in it, or are you just
not out loud yet? I'm going to have a look at it if I understand what it does, and if I do, I'll keep the book, but I won't read anything out loud just now because I want to keep it.
This book is full of some very evil necromantic spells.
Ugh. I would usually not like this. This is just for emergencies.
The your investigation was good enough. In the very back of the book, on the back cover, there's a date of when this book was penned. And it was penned about 300 years ago. The author was marked as Ebensoul. And in a small note underneath it, the book was bound in the flesh of those he found unworthy.
Ew, I hate that guy. It's really disgusting. I don't want to keep touching it, but I'll slip it into my backpack for later.
All right.
Like with my fingertips, like ugh, this is so disgusting. I hope we can get rid of this at some point. When our adventures are all over and Gitek is defeated, I'm going to burn this. And yeah, this looks useful. Okay, so I'm going to find out. That's great. Oh gosh, I wish I could talk to Rebecca, but I kind of really don't want to go through that room. And I know she can't hear me anyway, but okay. Let me do a thing. I will not go through the room.
Okay.
I'm still too scared. Go back upstairs. Hey, Avondale, are you coming back upstairs? Or are you going to sleep here?
I'm going. Just a second. I'm just finishing.
Okay. Well, I don't want to leave you alone if you like. This is kind of creepy here.
No, I'm okay. I'll check then a little bit later with Sam. She went quite some time in the other room. You want to, and then I will go up.
Oh, she went over through the lab.
Yeah, I think she went. She should be in the lab with the glowing lights and the little girl.
Okay. Oh well, at least then you're not alone down here. So I guess I'll go upstairs and I'll see you later. Bye.
See ya. Good evening.
Okay, Sam, what are you doing?
Oh no. Can you still hear me?
I hear you, yes.
That's okay, because I just closed Discord by accident. Sorry, guys. Sam understands that she's not the smartest person in the world. Okay, so she's kind of looking at the machine and trying to work out. Well, she wants to know what this is here in front of her first. Is it just a table?
Yeah, it's a table with some some sort of arcane disc on it. It was part of the decoration of the. Had no real purpose for it.
Okay, she's just. This is weird because I cannot hear myself. So she understands that she's not the smartest person in the world, but she does come from a kind of fortune background. She knows how to like make tables and chairs and all that. She's kind of looking to see how this contraption thing could work, this ruby thing, and is there any way to join them or leave them apart? And in between that, she's muttering words to Moradin about trying to heal and what she should do next, and if there's any spells to speak to the person who's trapped, or any forward knowledge.
Okay. Well, while you're trying to do this, you see the shimmering form of Val appear in the room with you. I always find you in the most interesting of places.
Twice in one day? Really?
What in Morden's name are you doing here?
I take it you're not in the bath this time then.
No, I was, having a good dinner and pleasant company.
I was just wondering how this works. I was just wondering how you could fix it. Or, release the soul that's inside. And what would happen next?
The soul inside? Ah, you're speaking of this large red gem. You watch as he walks over, lays his hand on the gem, closes his eyes for a moment. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, somebody's not happy.
Indeed she is not. I say, calm, child. Yes, of course. Very understandable. Yes. Well, very well. Go back to your insistent wailing. Well, that's a good girl. She most certainly is not happy, is she?
No, well, I don't know. The others tried to talk to her and it didn't work. So, I'm surprised that she listens to you.
Well, you listen to me. Sometime.
Sometimes.
So what would make you think that others wouldn't do the same?
Sam just smirks at that.
Seems she was snatched away from her mother's side.
Uh-huh.
She misses her mother.
Yeah, but is that the same person that the lich is trying to bring back?
What lich? Bring back who?
What do you think this is? Do you think that we were just at the museum or something?
I had no idea where you were. What? You are in the most interesting of places, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, there's a town as well I need to ask you about. They've got ghost people. I tried to do some prayers to Moradin to try and move them on, but they're just all kind of hung about. And most of the time they look like they're ignoring you. And now sometimes I was doing a prayer and this guy will watch me and it looked like he was laughing and went away. I'm not quite too sure what he's supposed to do.
This is indeed a very strange place. So you're telling me there's a lich who's trying to bring someone back from where?
His daughter, there, as she points to the body and the green stuff.
He walks over and sort of cups his hands around his eyes and leans against the glass. He goes, there's a naked child in there. Why is there a naked child? Wait, does this naked child go to that naked soul?
I would assume so. I don't know. Okay, so the long story short is there's a lich here. He's been here longer than Gite. Apparently. Not quite too sure. Okay? And he's doing experiments to bring his daughter back, which aren't being successful. And we don't know where the lich is because we destroyed him, or thought we destroyed him. I think we have destroyed him. Don't know.
Ah, so you're having a practice run.
But we don't know. Does a lich not have like a thing that keeps our soul in? Phylactery or something?
Oh, yes. You have to destroy the phylactery to really destroy the lich. But if you're fighting a lich now, and you find his phylactery, it could be good practice on how to destroy the phylactery of Kitek when you find that.
Well, it could happen like that, yeah. if we knew where that was.
Which one?
Both of them. Oh wait, I forget you can't tell me where Gitex one is, because you don't know either.
Very true.
So, my question is, I don't really know what my question is. Is it possible to bring her back and bring her back to normal and not be a lich?
There are most certainly religious ceremonies that can be performed. Unfortunately, they're quite beyond you for the moment, my friend. But she could, in fact, be resurrected, except for one small detail. The soul is trapped here.
Mm-hmm.
To properly resurrect her, the soul must have departed.
Yeah, like what I do when I send somebody on another life here.
Indeed. But if the soul is trapped here, and you try a true resurrection, there's nothing to resurrect because the soul is not there.
Okay.
It's like your friend and his ring. His brother's soul is trapped in the ring, not on the other side. He wishes to bring his brother back. Do you see the problem?
But would he not be able? I thought he says that he could do that. Or he's been looking for it. Been doing it for years. He spent his life doing this.
Perhaps he will spend his own life doing the same thing. It seems your new lich friend and he have much in common.
No, it's like that. Alright, he likes to use fire an awful lot. But yeah, he seems to be fine.
Potato, potato.
You know. I don't know.
Now, if you wish my advice,
Sure.
find a way to free this poor child.
Guess you don't have any answer.
I wish that I did.
The only person that I could think of would be the doing whatever his name is. The guy from the oh no. Drundar.
Ruindar. Yeah.
Because he puts people's souls in James. His mind isn't really there anyway.
Ah, see, this is where you're mistaken. The souls are already in the gem. Druindar simply puts the gem into another form.
Okay, because I thought they were in the big red swirly thing. I didn't think there was James in there.
The big red swirly thing was made up of thousands of gems.
Oh. Because it just looked like he materialized them. I don't know. You know, some of that stuff's beyond me.
Indeed. Well, my advice to you, find a way to free this child, and if in doing so, you find a way to destroy a lich's phylactery, well, chalk it up to good practice.
Okay, what about the dead, ghosty, undead people that are up the stairs or in the village?
I will.
They're not doing any harm or anything like that. They seem to be like they're living their life. They just, I don't know. We can't communicate with them.
I will poke around it.
Okay. Oh, what? Somebody mentioned something about 5 something. I don't.
5 is a number.
It was to help defeat Gitek. I'll come back to you in that one.
You do that because I'm very confused now.
I don't know, you were quite confused when you got here, apparently.
Indeed. Ah, one of your friends is coming. Toodles.
See you later.
And with that, he vanishes.
You can't hear me laughing because I'm muted, but I just can't. 5 is a number.
Hey Sam, how's it going? Found anything?
Evandel? No?
Yeah, also not luck from our side. I think we are going upstairs to sleep, so
Okay.
everybody went already. So don't know.
I was trying to see how this thing works. But to be honest, you know, when you learn how to do forging, I know this is a bit beyond me, to be honest. I just thought maybe I would have some inspiration by looking at it.
I think we had a long day. I think maybe tomorrow we can see what we can do out of this situation. But
Yeah, I definitely need to go for a sleep.
yeah, just yeah. You are going now. Don't want to leave anyone alone around here.
Yeah, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
let's go.
go and join the otters.
There's nothing much that can be done here anyway. Or so it seems.
Tomorrow we might get a bit more lucky.
Well, you know, I was doing some prayers for the person in the stone. You know, Sam will talk to you while we walk.
Sorry, everybody's going back upstairs?
Yeah.
And while that was happening, they said that person in the stone has to be released, but she can't body. But there's no answers, so I don't really know, to be honest.
I feel useless in here. I'm trying to read or to find something, but yeah, it's.
I did ask about the ghost people upstairs. Well, in the other town. I
Yeah,
got no answer for that either. Apparently, they were investigating, and she does this quote thing.
I don't know, but I hope maybe someone got. If Livik might got a bit lucky upstairs,
Maybe.
but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. But I really need to rest.
Mm-hmm. I understand, Dave.
Alright, so you guys all make your way back upstairs. Livik is resting near the teleportation circle.
Oh, did we put Ikea back up? Did Mel and Tormund put Ikea up?
No, they went over to the bedroom and were using one of the beds.
Oh, right, yeah, we can do that.
One of those beds for giants.
Yeah, my scaling was a little off on this map.
That's cool.
That's what happens when you use somebody else's map. Scalings are off.
Yeah, that works good though.
It should have been at 200 DPI, but it was at 100. Oh. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is.
Do we hold shifts for watch again?
That is up to you guys.
Or do you guys think we're safe here?
We know
Just-
actually for a fact that we're not safe here. We've been attacked twice here, and one was
point.
trying to go through the magic circle twice, the teleportation circle twice. So right now I have a magic circle up, I'm pretty sure Sam can do it too. So
Mm-hmm.
if we get at least 2 watches with the circle up, would be great.
Yeah.
And then for the rest, we just pray that it didn't happen during that time.
Okay.
I
I'll
can
join you
take-
and you watch Civic.
I can take 2 watches.
Are you sure?
I don't need it as long as you.
No,
People.
I understand that. I'm saying, are you sure?
And I just nod.
All right. Then yes, please and thank you.
I'll join you, Civic. Went so well last night.
Sounds about right.
I'll do the last shift then. That should give us enough time, Slavic.
It should be
Okay.
alright.
Do you guys have?
Should I do that or should I do the middle one? What's the best bet for this magic circle?
I'm gonna do the first one because mine is already up, so I just have to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And you should take the second one, to be honest.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So I could probably do it for maybe 3 hours.
Yeah, during your shift.
As long, yeah. But I can only do like 3 hours is gonna be my max. So I'll go for a sleep though.
Yeah, this is
how
why
would
we
that
should do
work?
that then. What do you
Would
mean?
Sorry, this is just out of character. How would that work? Would my spells reset after my first break?
It's
or second
ritual
one?
casting. It's a ritual casting.
Not for Sam, I think.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, Sam
Well,
has to. Sam has to spend a spell slot on it.
Oh, well, don't do that.
So what
That's
if
it. That is
That
magic
is a good
circle, isn't
point.
it?
you
Yeah,
do
magic
end
circle.
yours now, Slivik, and Sam takes the first watch, and then we'll take over, and you can
Absolutely,
ritual
let's do
cast
that.
again.
Let's do that.
Because, I've got like one big spell left, which will give me 3 hours. And then I've got one, well, I've actually
You
2 smaller spells, but if I go
do-
for a sleep.
Do the first watch. Yeah, do the first watch, and then we take back. I take over with
'Cause I was
Flynn,
just-
and then
Yep.
Lou's
Just-
gonna finish.
I was just wondering how it would work, if I went for one big long sleep or if I had 2 small sleeps. And a weird break in between, would it?
Let's not find out. Just take the first.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's a good point.
Not a problem, darling. I mean, you learned that spell, what, like a day ago?
Yeah, kinda.
See, you're doing great.
It's not something I've used before, so. I'm just trying to work out how much power I have left before I fall asleep. So, if you're okay with that, I could probably get away with doing for, what's that, 3, oh no, wait. Oh. One, two. Yeah, I could probably get away with doing it for maybe 4 hours.
All right.
Some why is just not that smart.
I'm just imagining this meme where all the mathematical
Yeah.
constellations just float away from your head, like, so many hours.
So I'll do what I can do, and then I'll wake up when I feel like it's starting to go away. How does that sound?
Well, considering
Does that
each
sound better?
considering each watch is about 3.5 hours.
That could get, as long as I use it cast.
Yeah. Well, each watch is technically 2 hours and 45 minutes, something like it. It adds up to 8 hours. So if you split 8 by 3,
Well, if you do it 9 by 3.
Well, we actually split 8 by 4 because Alu is taking 2 watches, so every one of
Well,
us
we'll have
does
3 breaks.
2 hours. Like, Sam does 2 hours, and then Slivik and I do 2 hours, and then Alu does 4 hours.
And Evandal
watch.
sleeps.
And Evandal sleeps. And Tormir also, because he's looking horrible.
Yeah, he's not feeling that grand, apparently.
I'm back,
Okay.
but I can.
I mean, we promised his soul away, well, he did, so...
Well, usually we only have 3 breaks, so usually it's like morning and a night, so to speak terms.
Yeah, normally we do watch in threes, so
It's usually about 2.5 breaks. I can do that.
okay. So, do any of you have anything that you actually want to do or talk about on watch?
I didn't know the Oreos.
Yep.
I just opened the Oreos. Would you like some
Nope.
Oreos?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
I'm offering my wife Oreos, and she says no. Doesn't want my cookie.
Oh. Well,
It's okay. More cookie for me.
Oh no.
all the cream. Okay,
Wait, what?
What?
so...
Double
on my-
stuff.
So on my watch...
I'm so sorry, guys.
I had to do this. I'm sorry, I think I broke your wife. Oh no,
All right, first watch.
is she okay?
I might.
First watch, Sam dies. Cause of death, Oreos.
Creamy joke would have been the cause of death, but
You know, I might have to change the channel's ratings of this channel to 18 plus.
Sorry, I'm a bard, this is my job.
Hey, I got in there with the double stuff, so. All right. So
nice.
first watch is Sam. Sam.
Okay, so Sam is cast. She's pretty sure it's the same one. Now I can't find it because I'm crying.
Magic
I'm
circle.
laughed at. Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell. Okay. But I'm going to cast it at at level 5.
Okay. The skulls are already there. Oh, and now you ruin the skulls. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm sorry. There you are. Okay.
Uh-huh. Do you have anything that you actually want to do during your 2 hours and 15 minutes of watch?
Is everybody else sleeping?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yes.
Mostly. Kinda sleeping.
Yeah, I guess I am. I have my watch to think about stuff, so I'm trying to sleep.
No, she's just gonna kinda. No. She's just gonna kinda walk about a wee bit. Not far from the circle. I have a question. So I put magic circle on at. No.
1 minute ago.
Okay, so I've put that on at level 5. Right, because we're not in battle or anything like that, would she be able to do that at level 4 as well? To top it up? To keep it going? Or would I have to wait for the level 5 to
I'm
finish?
not sure you can
No, 'cause
concentrate.
because it's a
on
concentration
barely
spell.
sleeping. Yeah, doesn't work. You have
Is
to
it
be
a
awake.
concentration spell?
I
Yeah,
do
yeah, it's a
believe.
concentration spell.
I do believe that magic circle is a concentration spell.
I mean, it has to be. It stays an hour, so.
No, it's not for me.
Really?
It doesn't say see beside it.
Level
Really?
3.
Go see.
Magic circle. Magic circle is not a concentration spell.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's different for you as being wizards. That's all I'm saying.
I am sleeping, so
Yeah, go back to sleep, Slavic. I'll wake you up when we're ready.
Magic Circle is not a concentration spell for wizards
wow, I
either.
thought it was. Yeah, I checked then. Yeah.
I thought it would be. But to answer your question then, no, they would not stack.
So I would have to wait till like 3 hours or something, and then redo it again.
Alright, so let's see, if you cast it at 4th level, you get 2 hours out of it, right?
I'll cast it.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Okay.
If you cast it at 4th level, you get 2 hours out of it, right? So your first casting was 3 hours. If you waited 2 hours and then cast a 4th level magic circle on top of it again, you would technically only get 1 extra hour because 2 of those hours would overlap each other.
Okay. I'm going to be awake for 3 hours anyway.
Mhm.
So I'll cast it at level 5 to do 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll cast it at level 4 before I go to sleep to give me 2 hours.
Okay.
So that would give it 5 hours total. Because I don't have to be awake. Keep it going.
Maths. Yes.
Maths.
Yes.
Are we agreeing with that? This is me as Steph, not as Sam. Yes?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I just realized Flynn would probably have like a tiny nightmare or two, so you might realize that he's like turning a little in his sleep, but nothing more. Just that.
No. Okay,
It's like not looking like he has a very good night of sleep.
She's just going to watch everybody else, and she's just kind of strolling about but not getting too far from the circle. Are we putting IKEA up before we go to bed then? Or are we all just sleeping at the circle in case somebody breaks through it?
IKEA.
I would prefer IKEA went up, to be honest.
It's probably better than the beds also because we can put it right next to the circle.
Yeah.
You don't have to run all across.
Where we had it before.
Mm-hmm.
And at least then we all get breakfast in the morning.
Exactly, we get food with it, which is the most important stuff.
Boom! IKEA.
IKEA was a bit big. Can we go back that way? I want it there.
There you go. 1 IKEA.
And assuming everybody's in there.
Mm-hmm. For anyone who's watching that doesn't know what IKEA is their tent of luxury that Boromir carries around. And if I can find it, there it is. So this appears to be an ordinary canvas 2-person tent. When you speak the command word, it pitches itself, and when you speak the command word again, it packs itself up. While pitched, the interior of the tent is an extra-dimensional space that is 40 feet square. It contains fine silken beds, a small bathroom area, and a long table laden with a hearty feast. There is enough accommodation and food for 8 people, and the feast replenishes itself daily.
That's bigger than our house. I do not bad.
It is bigger than our house. It's literally, that tent is bigger than my real-life apartment. So, nothing actually happens on Sam's watch. Nothing at all. Okay?
Take it Val doesn't come back with any information or anything. Nah, I don't think. Come on, I got twice in one day.
Yep. So, who had second watch?
Guess that would be us.
Right, so Sam will explain that she's doing Magic Circle at 4th level for Slivy. Before she goes to bed.
Alright.
And that should give you at least 2 hours. So you don't have to work too hard on it.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, sweetie. Sleep
Okay.
well.
I'll try.
Thank you for all your help today.
Sam just smiles and goes, no problems. Okay. Now she goes.
I'm still really sus of you. I don't know.
She's no
That's
sus
what
of
she
you.
says.
She's just like,
Yeah, we just look at each other. Hi, I love you. Yeah, me too. Good night.
yeah,
God.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, She wants to say something, doesn't want to say something, so she should keep going. She goes sleeps.
Okay. Slivik and Flynn. What would you like to do on your watch?
Once the magic circuit is about to expire, I will actually replenish it,
Okay.
but that's about it.
I'll actually address Livik at some point. Like, I found a really interesting book down there in the library. Had a similar kind of thing in it to what you were talking about earlier, like what you wanted to do, like make a new body and then transfer your soul and your brother's soul into your body.
Oh,
I think it's like a clone spell.
interesting. Genuinely, I thought I picked it up. That's okay.
Oh, you have that already. Oh, that's great
Yeah.
then. I was going to offer you to
No, if I remember properly, that's one of the 2 spell I picked it up.
She found
that's
another.
good.
She found another copy.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Is it a
good.
is it a clone copy? Sorry.
It's
Anyway.
it's an actual spell book bound in human flesh with one of the spells inside the book
I didn't tell you that.
is
Yeah,
cloned.
I didn't tell you that about this.
Because what I found was actually an actual book with clone spell in it. Anyway.
Yep. No, I remembered. I made her find a second copy.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's good then. I was just about to,
Yeah.
but that's just wanted to be any help that I can be.
Yeah, you will be. We're gonna need all the helps you need. It's gonna be tough tomorrow.
I see. I have a question. So you appear to be you and Tommy appear to be the leaders of this kind of organization. So
I'm
I
no
suppose I
leader.
can just ask
I
you the
am
question.
no
So
leader.
yeah, but I mean you are very smart and you do
Stupid
influence
thing.
everyone
Yes, I know.
quite a lot. So no, what? Sweetie, no. So my question was this: when you're finished, if you like, when we finish, because I'm about to be positive, when we finish off G-Tech, are we going to go after all of the Shadow Lords too? Because they are a plague on the land, and they're not just gonna disappear, right?
To be honest, I mean, there's a higher probability you're going to face them before Gitek. And if
Well, there's a lot of them.
yeah, but I mean, if they are linked to Gitek, having Gitek removed from the picture would make them significantly less powerful and easier to remove. So
That's true. So that's what your plan is to take them on as well, because
well, Gitek is the main threat.
yeah, of
We'll
course,
see
of course.
what's up left after that. I have no idea. We haven't actually discussed it.
But if they were, would you would you be up for it?
I mean,
Continue this quest?
I think we are
Communicate.
into that. That's what we have to do.
Good to know.
That would be helpful if I could get some time off to work on some things, but reality is, well, people won't be able to wait anyway, so.
Well, they are doing a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah, I think we are helping there even more than we think we are.
Good.
We're trying to find solutions where nobody is looking for them, or could look for them. Maybe this is not leading to anything, but there's a probability that if we do find something, it will be quite useful. So, in a way, we are helping.
Right. Thanks. Yeah. I really appreciate you guys taking me along.
It's a bit scary, honestly. I mean,
I'm scary.
no, you get closer and closer to death every time and every day.
Oh, you mean like adventurers in general? Yes, I mean, but so does everybody,
No, I mean
really.
you. I mean you.
Me?
Yeah, it has been twice already. And we have known you for 3 days.
Oh, that's what. Yes, but I mean, this is not the first adventuring party I'm accompanying, so really, it's
So are they
fine.
all dead?
No, actually, we parted amicably.
Okay. Do I
Let me
believe
roll.
her?
Hold on.
Do I
Let me roll
believe her?
deception.
Because
Hold on.
because yeah. Yeah. What
We
do I
parted
even roll?
amicably.
Yeah, I believe you. I don't even roll. I cannot roll that high. Even with a nat 20, it doesn't work. So alright. Alright. Well, you know. So what was that all about? You into that room. Downstairs. The panic attack.
The library. No, I'm fine. I'm sure. I'm fine. Really, it's nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Like you said, I'm one of the smart one. I actually saw you.
Oh, I know. I'm very. Yeah, now you
Alright.
just know that I'm very skilled at lying.
Yeah.
probably like if you hadn't been there, you might have
I
doubted me,
would have
but you were
believed you
there, so
100%. I was there. Unfortunately, I
Yeah.
actually helped you cross. So I mean, there's a limitation to lying.
Yeah, but I just laughed you straight in the face and very convincingly say that that never happened. So, like, if you hadn't been there, but you were there,
Yeah.
so you know it's a lie. No, it's
Interesting.
I'm fine. It's
All right.
nothing.
Well,
There's a lot of creepy stuff around here, really.
the more we travel, the more creepy it gets. I think it's only gonna get worse.
Yes. What do you think Alu's going to be okay?
He's a bit pissed. I think he's feeling a form of conundrum about trying to be useful for the party and also, well, the sword is really, really efficient, to be honest. It's magnificent.
He
And
is, but it corrupts his mind.
that's the problem. He's having a dilemma. And, well, he will eventually figure it out. And in the meantime, well, treatment is ready.
Have you guys told him that you're completely fine with the way he is without the sword? Because, I mean, if he's just scared that he won't be useful to you, maybe you should tell him that he'll be useful to you no matter what.
Welcome to Sandwich Store, where the subs aren't the only thing that's a
That's an
foot
interesting-
long.
Boy, I heard you guys
Thank
lie about the length
I mean, of course,
your
if you want him to
sword.
keep the sword, you don't have to. It's just like
My
it's
sword is
just a
huge.
suggestion.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some proof.
Want me to measure it?
I mean, he's way more useful
See? It's
to all of
monster
us
size.
and to himself with it.
Don't they got
So,
rulers from where you
if we
from?
help
You
him
must
overcome
really want the
bad
full
part of
12
it,
inches.
I
Like,
think it's
I
fair
know
trade.
this be Subway, but
I think he. I mean, he's
I didn't
doing great. I
expect
mean,
you to
he's amazing.
be
But do
the
you think
sub.
anyone can overcome that? I mean, it's a
Soft ass
cursed
here. I'm
sword, right?
on top of this game.
He's stronger
You
in
see
his
this,
mind than he
Finn?
thinks.
Am I really
I'm not sure any of us
supposed to
could
be
actually
impressed
handle
by
the sword
fake
without
Tims
going mad.
And
Oh, probably
Here's
not.
Gucci.
Huh,
Yeah,
you keep this
that
up,
is a thing.
I'm gonna have to turn this subway into an express train to a
He's
knuckle
actually doing a great job
sandwich.
you want to
with it.
He is.
And to be honest, I mean, Gitek is no joke. We're gonna need everything sharp that we can find. And sometimes it comes with a perk.
Okay. Well, that's one way
I
to
mean,
look at it. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's
I
not.
think-
I'm not really like I've only joined you a few days ago, so I'm not in a position to advise you on anything.
Nothing
Well,
is
was
white.
just an idea.
Nothing is right. Nothing is white. Nothing is black. It's a mushy gray. And if he's fine taking the trade-off, I'm fine helping him being removed from it.
Okay. Well, it's his decision. Eventually,
his. It is. We have contingency. And to be honest, when he's like that, and when he's in the middle of everybody else that is not us, this is quite masterful to see. It's uncanny. But yes, he's to answer your question, he's quite helpful to us, to the group, for his ideas and what he brings to the party, even without the sword. So truly, it's his choice.
Mm.
I think this is not something we can helping decide for him. We can just help.
Another
And,
question. As I just hear you describe him in this way, so I'm still trying to figure this out because I haven't been traveling with you guys for long. So I have been traveling with other parties, and some of them were very close, like family like close, and some of them were more like working together on a professional basis. So how do you guys do like to do it? Do you actually like confide in each other about personal stuff, or do you just do it on a professional level, like the adventuring and killing Getek and all that?
I'm not going to speak for others, but to me, it's we have the moral duty to do something. Nobody's going to do it anyway, and it also aligns with what I want. It's to get better. I lived in books for 100 years. I've learned very fewer things that I did with them in a few months. Really getting outside in the world opens up way of thinking. I got way stronger since I met them. It's about perspective.
So do you think
So I
of
don't
them
know.
as colleagues or friends?
I genuinely don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
You don't have to.
we
Just a
did have
random
quite
question.
the party in the Feywild, but
I really want to know about that party. I know nobody's ever going to tell me, but I really want to know.
yeah,
By not telling me, you just make me think of really interesting stuff myself, do you?
I know you do.
Probably
Just
worse
trust
than the
me.
stuff that really happened.
Probably not. I'm teasing you because you tried to lie to my face earlier.
I tried to what?
You know what?
Oh. What? No. Wait. When did I?
All right. Let's pretend you didn't. That's fine. Like you're kind of implying, it's everybody has their own secrets and their own personal goals. Can you ask you something?
Yeah, always. So.
You seems to be preoccupied by Shadow Lords more than Getek.
Well, they are more present in the everyday lives of the people. Getek is more like a faraway thing you hear legends of.
Were they more present in your life?
Well, I told you I'm from the Asma area, and as you might know, like you've been in the Feywild for a few years, so maybe you haven't been to any of the Shadow Lord ruled cities since then.
No, we haven't.
Have you? Oh right. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, so it's basically the situation is it's very awful for a lot of people, and the whole area. So yeah, if it's you cannot live there and not be involved in it in some way. So it's a
How many people
really
did
awful
you
thing.
lose?
Excuse me?
How many people did you lose?
Me personally, or anyone, because
you.
Lose is a harsh
Oh,
word.
That many?
I don't know. He's just like, oh yeah.
To be honest, you're asking me about my motivation on why I'm keeping going with the party. You just only for 3 days. You have 2 severe injury. We are about to tackle potentially an elder brain and destroying a phylactery. I think that's fair question.
Oh, so you're about the
why you're here.
Oh, it's about the motivation. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically the thing. So it's a nice side effect that by going around the country, I get, my little bit of fame as a performer, but the world does need music, but it also needs fighters and adventurers. And I've been adventuring for about a year with different groups. And yeah, like I said, the Shadow Lords are a very real threat that I have experienced, like everyone in the Asthma area. And
Are you in a way
I don't like
saying
it.
that? Are you in a way saying that we need a new hope before the Shadow Lords strikes back?
Possibly. I mean, we do still have hope, but it's pretty hard to, with Tomir and all. I just really hope we can do it before he turns into a block of ice, because imagine getting him down this mountain. That's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Ride him.
So yeah. So the thing is, I know you don't have to trust me, but I pretty much share your goal. I also think
it's not that
you're definitely the most capable party I've been adventuring with ever since I started. So this is really nice. Like, for starters, I don't think I'm going to die while I'm with you guys. So that's nice.
Well, just try not to get close to that. I mean, Sam is really helpful, but if we can avoid her
Oh, she's
bringing
amazing.
us back, that would be great.
What's Sam's deal? Like, where did you pick her up? If I
No,
may ask.
they pick me up.
Oh, she was already. Oh, okay.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
You are now the second noob to join their party, right behind Slivik and Alu.
Yeah.
Sam's an OG.
Not even Sam's an OG, but yeah. All right. Well, but just because I've seen clerics work before, but it seems like she has a sort of a much larger connection to her god than clerics usually have, and I don't even think she likes him that much. So it's very interesting.
Honestly, I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it makes sense. Yeah. You can probably see he's still very, very flustered and confused and shocked by the question of.
Yep.
By the direct question of how many people did you lose, because he didn't expect you to ask directly. So momentarily at a loss for words.
Welcome to Slivik's world.
Stumbling through the conversation like, oh my god, this is bad.
I was just about to say, no, I mean, that's probably the worst person to hang with is Slivik if you don't want to ask direct questions.
Yep. You picked the wrong guy.
But then again, Slivik and Sam have had this, and it's the other way about, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Memories. All right.
Okay, well, do you guys have anything else you wish to talk about on your watch?
Nope.
Could I do I don't know, Slovak, are you watching me very, very closely? Like,
Yep.
shit.
What do you think?
Because I would have done another dream spell, but I don't know would I take exhaustion if I do it after the watch, or would I not take enough rest? I don't need to take hours this time, just a quick conversation. Assuming that it's actually night.
Well, it is actually night where you are, yes. You could try and do your dream spell if you wanted, yes.
Okay, great. I'm not going to talk to Rosie this time. Instead, I'm going to try and contact the guy that leads the institution that she's with right now, Mr. Reginald Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to contact him and ask him to take all the kids on an ice cream date and to put it on my tab.
Okay.
Because my daughter wants ice cream and she's gonna get that fucking ice cream.
Okay. Roll a d100 for me. Unfortunately, your call cannot be connected at this time.
He's not sleeping. I hate it. Okay, that's fine. I'll try next. I'll try tomorrow.
Bring, bring. Bring, bring.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is no longer in service.
I'll try again tomorrow.
Sorry. Just to clarify, doesn't dream take effect when the target sleeps, regardless if they are asleep at the time of the casting?
No, I think they have to be asleep at the time of the casting. Let me post the spell. Hold on.
Okay.
Can I post the spell? How does it work?
Because that means I've been using it wrong in my campaign then.
Oh no,
Okay,
what's
so
it done now?
it says if the spell shapes the creature's dreams, choose a creature known to you as the target of the spell. The target must be on the same plane of existence as you. Creatures that don't sleep, such as elves, can't be contacted by the spell. You or a willing creature you touch enters a trance state, acting as a messenger. While in the trance, the messenger is aware of his or her surroundings but can't take actions or move. If the target is asleep, the messenger appears in the target's dreams and can converse with the target as long as it remains asleep. Okay, so whoever you're trying to talk to must be asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, the rest of the paragraph. The rest of the paragraph.
Yeah, the rest of the paragraph, and doesn't it last 8
last
hours?
The
If the
messenger can
target is awake when you
also
cast the spell, the messenger knows it, can either end the trance and the spell or wait for the target to fall asleep. At which point
target is
the
awake when
messenger
you
appears.
messenger knows it and can either end the trance and the spell or wait for the target to fall asleep. At which point the okay, so yeah, you would know if he was awake or asleep, and would be able to decide whether or not you continued the spell.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's the middle of the night, so maybe I'll wait for like 15 minutes, and if he doesn't fall asleep by then, I'll stop it because, yeah, I know Slivik's probably watching me, and I mean, to Slivik, it would just look like I'm taking my lute out, playing a few notes of one of the Rebecca's
Yeah.
lullabies that I just learned, and then I
Yeah.
just kind of fall into the trance.
And to
Just
Slivik,
sit
he
there.
knows that you're a bard.
Yep.
Wouldn't say
Okay.
anything though.
Well, you rolled really, really, really low.
Yeah,
That
that's
that
fine.
means no. That means no.
So you wait for your good 15-20 minutes, and it doesn't seem that your target has gone to sleep or is going to sleep anytime soon.
Yeah, maybe a kid is sick and he has to take care of them. That's fine. Sometimes it happens. They just scream all night. Like when they, like babies, they just wake up all the time. Yeah. And then we'll just finish the watch because we've taken up enough time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I rolled for it earlier. Nothing happens on your watch. Except for Sam's cat trying to attack her through the plexiglass. I see that face. So, last watch was Alu. Evandal, were you joining him on the last watch?
I can join, yes. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Lou and Evandal, did you guys have anything that you wish to do or talk about or anything of that nature on your watch?
Do I have cutter?
No, Evandal has cutter.
Okay.
Actually, it was left next to him. So Evindal dropped it
Oh, okay. I must have missed that part.
after we left the magic circle.
I
That's what
remember
we
he
did.
did say that.
That's what
Okay.
we did before going to downstairs.
Okay,
Before they
then
went
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then the answer is yes. Alu does have cutter.
I'm gonna help Evandal make a perception for the watch.
Okay. Do you guys have anything that you wish to discuss or talk about or do or anything like that?
Tell me again about where you come from.
The Crescent Islands?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so north of, not so close to a big city. It's between. It's a small farm, small community, but it's quite nice, quite peaceful. Had a lot of forest around. My family lives still there. My father was studying the plants and traveling a lot. What I thought it was only for botany, but it's quite nice, quite calm, quite different from here, and I hope it's everything's still there. And
Yeah.
that's you had, I think, a bit more harsh young years. If I'm
Oh, well, I've never been there.
yeah, you lived. What was the city?
It's southwest of here. It's called
White
well,
Shore.
Which Shore?
Which Shore?
I don't think lived there is the right word. But that is where I grew up in part, yes.
But you didn't like there.
You just see me smile. Yeah. It wasn't the best.
Do you
But
have
I'm told my parents came from the Crescent Islands, so that's why I was asking, well, you, someone who's been there.
yeah, I hope after this can go. From what we heard, the South City has uh, one of the evil lords. I hope they're not climbing up. But I would really like to go back and see how things are going there. And when it's over, maybe if you don't see Witch Shore as a home, there's a lot of places in the north of the Crescent Islands that I think you would like.
Maybe that's an interesting idea. I think I would like to know where my parents came from. To know the place. Thank you for that.
I can help you with that, but don't worry. And I'll look around and see if everything is calm in the vicinity, and just take a look, like stand up from the arm and like, let's go train some of these moves. Would you like?
Yes, absolutely. How do you manage to to not how are you so slippery?
Slippery, yes. Living in the forest have its advantages and disadvantages, and you have to keep an eye from what is around.
That was
And-
really useful what you did. You dealt me a blow, and it kind of paralyzed me for a second, just enough for you to slip away, and that was, well, that is extremely useful in combat.
It's a distraction. It's not really about the power. It's just. And I'll take. I pull the daggers. These are quite small. Cannot compare with a sword, but if you know how to use them. And I think I have a couple of daggers. And I will lend to Alu and start teaching some ways of distracting and guiding the blade, and with the rest of your body guiding the person's eye to some direction and hitting from something else. And I'll start some of the movements.
Okay. I will do my best to study everything. Is that an intelligence check or a dex check or no check?
No, there's no check for it. Unless you're actually going to start training to become a rogue, there's not really a whole lot Evandal can teach you without spending a long time teaching you. It's something new that I've actually been learning myself as a DM about learning new skills and new proficiencies. It takes time. These are downtime exercises.
Okay, I'm sending you a DM.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think I need to roll or to spend a certain number of hours. It's just more for role playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we can, if you like, we can repeat then every. You can continue training. You
Yeah.
can teach me something, some of your tricks.
I didn't know I had tricks. I'm
Oh.
sorry, I don't think I can teach you anything today. Let me think about it. And ask me again when we next have a watch in common.
Oh, sure, I'll remember that.
So yeah, we're actually spending 2 watches, right?
Well, technically this would be 1.5, but
Okay.
you know, unless you guys have something else that you wish to do or talk about, we will call.
No, that was what I wanted to.
Okay. We will call it a long rest, and everybody can take one.
Whoop whoop. Oh, my bardic inspiration's back.
I will make sure that Tormir gets his long rest. Mel. Alright, Flynn, Slivic, Tormir, Mel. So, Evandal, long rest. Everybody has long rest. Wonderful. Alright, so the next morning, as you guys are all getting up and preparing for your day, Mel wanders over and tells you guys that she's worried about Tormir. He's complaining that his hands and his feet are very cold. And when you look closely, you can just start to see a bluish black tinge to the very tips of his fingers.
Shit.
Yep, we gotta get moving, guys.
Yeah, but where? Where are we going to move? We still don't know where we're going.
Well,
I
we
think
still
I
have a
think
lot
we
to
should
see at the
explore.
village.
I think we should go to Hidden River.
That's
Oh
for sure.
right, the tomb with Rebecca on it. Yes, with all the sarcophagi. Yes, we should totally do that. Maybe the
And if-
phylactery is there.
And if we don't find anything there, maybe we can head up to God's home.
Yep.
All we can
Right,
do is
but-
try, right?
What was that?
All we can do is try.
That's true.
Go and have a look.
I mean, yeah. As long as we save Torming.
Yes.
Would
Let's
Sam
go.
be able to do a medical check to see what kind of, or is it just
Yeah, you
the
can make a
effect of what's happening?
you can make a medicine check. $15. You don't have a whole lot of experience with this particular ailment coming from as far south as you do, but you've heard about it and you've read about it, and from your understanding, it looks like the beginning stages of what they call frostbite.
Okay. She'll just pass that on to the rest of the group.
Someone is turning into ice, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Can I die now?
Dun 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 dun.
Nothing now allow would make need you.
Ice, Tormir. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Yes, please.
There we go.
Hey, do I
All right.
have a bedroll and stuff? So I'll offer Tomir anything warm that I have, like any kind of blanket that he can wrap around himself for the day. He doesn't have to fight. We can do that. Fine. He can't hold the bow with those fingers anyway.
He can. He just finds it painful.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, his choice. I know I can't persuade Tomir to do anything. I won't try.
All right. So where are you guys off to? Are you on your way back to the crypts to visit the crypt
it's
of
the
Rebecca?
crypt.
Yeah. Crypt.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we have a bit of time, I'll just check with Slivik the passage of the book, like just to see if it's right, like about.
That sounds about right.
So this is they eat brains.
Yes. Yeah, it's bad. If we see one, we kill it on sight.
But they say here, if we see one, they all see us because they know.
They will. So I know. Yes, they would. Actually.
So if one see us, what we do?
Well, we just hope that there is not too many of them. Otherwise, we just have to bend out.
How do we kill them? They're
Um,
not like this kind of lich thing. They've got some soul.
no,
somewhere
they're
else, do they?
mortals. It just, well, their brain is way powerful than any of ours. So if you're
That's
trying to
beautiful.
damage their brain, nothing's gonna happen likely. I mean, it's a wild guess, but that would make sense.
But I can still bludgeon them with my mace.
I think so.
Okay, that's all that
Should
matters.
be.
Okay. Sam's happy with that answer.
Also, be careful. They can, they're called mind flayers. I mean, they get into your head, so they can make you do things and all. So if you see one of us doing something weird, and there's one around, I mean, likely someone's being controlled of some kind.
How would
Do
you
I hear
classify
this
one as doing
conversation?
something weird though?
I
That's what
did
I
not
want
hear
to know.
what like you spoke at the same time. I did not hear any of the two.
Do I
Maybe
hear
I'll-
this conversation?
This is out loud, yes.
So when you say one of us might be controlled, I say I know what that feels like.
Yeah. It's bad.
I'm suspiciously quiet.
All right.
Okay.
Well, off we go.
Off we go.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Let's go.
So you see Sam flexes Slivik saying, "Sure, you could bludgeon it with your mace." She goes, "If it bleeds, we can kill it."
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so you guys are going back to the crypts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where we were. And none of you are here. Why are none of you here? Let's see. There's Evandal.
They're the
There's
ghosties, that's
there's
why.
Flim. There's Sam. There's a Slivik. And a Lou. Alright, so you know that this way my ping will work. My ping is not working. So you know that to the south leads back to the town proper, to the north leads to Rebecca's crypt.
Yep.
Yep.
What's
So
the ghosty guys doing? Sorry to interrupt. What's the ghosty guys doing? Are they still doing the same thing?
Yep, they're all still pretty much doing the same thing, just sort of wandering around and
Not paying any attention, even though
not paying attention.
For.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
all right, to the crypt.
I think I checked for traps last time, right?
You did check for traps. The doors, while being fancifully decorated and embossed with the name Rebecca, there were no traps. It did not appear to be locked, anything of that nature.
Okay, so let's go.
Yep.
Okay. Not gonna move you guys? Not gonna move you guys, is it? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It says
me-
I do not have a token. Yeah, I'm
Yep,
assuming
yep,
you're
give
doing
me,
that. Yeah.
yeah, give me
Okay.
just a moment. I'm bringing everybody in.
Okay.
Slivik and Alu.
Nice, just great.
So you go through the fanciful doors into this short hallway that opens up into a large chamber. Up on a raised dais, you see a very large sarcophagus with what looks like a figure carved into the top of it. It is circled by 7 tombstones, and from, I'm sure you guys can see it because it's very well lit, the corners of the room are most definitely full treasure. You also see a further 4 sarcophagus placed in between some of the tombstones, and 2 very large suits of armor that look to be made of solid gold.
I would like before going to check there were marks of dragging in the ground from Ebanson, I suppose.
Yep, go ahead. You can go ahead and make your survival check if you wish, but it's very clear. It looks just like the other room did, the robes dragging through the dust.
Just to follow the path, like less probable to have a traps where they are walking.
Living.
Way ahead of you. And
Yeah.
I cast Detect Magic.
The last time we saw this much gold, I got this
Yep.
sword.
I know. But it feels like you remember how Rebecca's Phylactery was ornamented and basically priceless. I mean, this is
No,
where
I
the gold
don't.
was
I
coming
never
from.
went there. I've
Oh,
never
you went
seen
out there. Yeah, basically, there was a good chance that Rebecca's Phylactery was more than the pile of gold that we saw and got your sword. But yes, let me try to see. I have very little trust into those golden statues, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just a hunch. So I cast Detect Magic.
All right. You see nothing magical for the moment.
Yeah, so it's 30 feet. I'm gonna keep slowly walking where we have drag marks. I don't want to use a step. Nothing is still magical. Is it in 30 feet? Oh, wrong tool. I want to approach. Yeah, okay. So, do we agree that the statues are actually in my range right now for Detect Magic?
The statues are in your range right now.
This one?
There should be some magical glyphs popping up, but I don't know why they're not.
Okay.
A second. There we go.
Oh. Um. Yeah. So the good news is the gold statue don't seems to be magical, but what there is 8 of seems to be very. Am I assuming that this is necromancy? The symbol I see, or is it something else?
I can tell you in just a moment, actually. It is enchantment.
Enchantment. Well,
And
guys, don't touch anything. This is also there's something really weird because every. So what do we see the green stuff? Because I'm a bit confused. Is it a door, something like that? Like what are we actually seeing?
Around the tombstones?
Yes. What there is 7 of, and
Okay, so
what I've seen
they're
floating.
they're glowing with a greenish light. Is all.
And they are arches. What are they?
No, they're tombstones, grave
Oh,
markers.
tombstones. Tombstones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't need to roll to see that there is a cadaver in front of every freaking tombstones, right?
No, you see the skeletons quite easily.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what I need you to do, Slivic, is every time that you want to check to see if your detect magic is seeing something, recast it without using a
recast it
spell
without-
slot.
Gotcha. I will do that. Thank you.
Or I will point out to the maker of this that it's not working properly.
Yeah, if I move, basically it's doing the range thing, but it's not moving with me. Yep.
Right. It's supposed to be tracking you, and those symbols that you see when you
Yeah.
move out of range, they're supposed to vanish.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, yeah, that doesn't work. Yep. All right.
Yep.
I suppose you have to go.
Do you guys think we should have a look at the big sarcophagus? Because I know we shouldn't touch anything, but to be honest, if we're looking for something, we sort of have to. What if his phylactery is in the sarcophagus?
The sarcophagus doesn't seem to be magical per se, but that does not mean this is not the trigger for the enchantments on every single of the tombstone to trigger.
Oh, I just realized the word on the door is Rebecca. we know where her soul is and we know where her new body is, but what if this is like just her normal grave? This is just her body. And
It could be her normal body, yeah.
So
It
where
makes
like she
sense to
died a
me.
long time ago, and what if some things here, you said some things enchanted?
Well,
Did you?
right now I can feel that the 4 closest tombstones are enchanted, but I would assume that all the others are too.
Maybe they're actually just there for protection. So it makes
Yeah, what if it's
Um,
protection for the body?
It could also be just, it's like green. It's a green light. It could also be as simple as that.
Well, everything upstairs is sort of greenish too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, maybe he has actually put his phylactery in with her body, which puts us in
Did
front
I
of
see
the
something move? Yeah, okay.
what?
Sorry, I was readjusting the lights. They were misplaced for some reason.
Okay, because that's
Okay.
I'm like, is this actually happening in the game or is
Oh
this
no.
No, I was having a good look at it. I was like, why are they out of place?
Okay, that's why I was confused for some of them of what it was. Can we see so the light is actually coming from the skulls, right? Above?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's no other option. I have to go in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow, and I'm gonna say, should I shoot one of the skulls?
Maybe we should. Hmm.
Actually,
you-
that's a good idea.
Could you counterspell all those enchantments maybe, and then we'll have a look inside her tomb?
If it's an enchantment, it's not a spell. It will need to be
Oh.
removed. But I don't know what would trigger it.
Oh, okay. So that's not okay. I don't know what wizards can actually
But
do.
I can do something like that. We just take the risk that I need to get closer.
Just because I think what we probably will have to do is look inside that grave in the middle, and
Yeah, and there's no way that thing is not gonna get triggered.
yeah, so maybe we should position ourselves in a way that we can do it at the same time. So like if they attack, we can just really quickly open it, have a look inside, and then run, you know. Right, so I'll
Okay.
walk up to the thing and stand next to it.
I'm gonna try to wait. Oh, you stepped in? Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
that's all
no.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not touching anything.
No,
You
but
said not to
yeah.
touch anything, and I'm not touching anything.
I should have been more precise.
Okay, sorry.
So, as Flynn steps up onto the dais, the sarcophagus straight in front of you. The top of it actually starts to turn to the side. Wow, that's a lot. And you see this figure slowly start to sit up out of the sarcophagus and call out, "Husband?"
I would, because I had my crossbow out, I would immediately shoot. Because I was actually pointing it to one of the skulls, so it's not that much a deviation.
Oh no, I would have made this a social encounter. Just actually said, "Yes, darling, it's me."
Too late.
But yeah, too late. You go, girl. Boy, actually, you go, boy.
Alright, just so you know what the figure looks like.
Fantastic.
Yeah, looks like.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't they know that leopards is like 20 years out of fashion? That looks horrible.
I'm
the
not
only
gonna
thing that
lie,
should wear leopard spots is leopards.
Why should we wear our underwear outside our mummy wraps? That's what I want to know.
It's called cosplay.
It's called cosplay, damn it. Alright, Alu, make your attack.
So as I'm pulling out. Well, it was already drawn, but you see me kind of stiffen and simultaneously a bit kind of. There's like a tremor to my arm, as if almost I don't want to shoot. And I am going to shoot, but it will be a disadvantage. Ah, I cannot shoot. There is an error in your macro. Hang on.
Always check your macros, guys.
It's sorry. It should be a disadvantage. That's what I'm rolling. You can take the 16 if you want.
Yeah, but the 16 is definitely a miss.
Okay.
And I'd now like for all of you to roll for initiative.
Okay. So again, I'm sorry.
It's funny because I almost wanted to fight, but Slivik wanted to cheese it. So, because we could literally have cheesed the hell out of this, like,
You can rely on me to
insane.
just do chaos.
Yeah. We could have killed whatever is inside without actually moving a finger.
Yeah, but
Whoops.
that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't touch it. I just walked up to it. I thought we could all position ourselves around it, open it at the same time, and do stuff. But apparently, yeah.
It
we
makes
have
sense
some.
if you're not strong enough. You know, I understand.
Right, so Alu fires at the creature sitting up out of the sarcophagus. He misses, but not by much. You see red light flare in the creature's eyes as it looks at Flynn, and then past Flynn to the rest of you. You are not my husband. You hear this unearthly growl scream come from its throat as it steps out of the sarcophagus, and the other four start to open, revealing creatures of their own.
Oh no.
Handmaidens! Destroy them! And that is the creature's turn.
I wonder
Flynn.
if this is Rebecca.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe his wife was also called Rebecca, and they just have the same name. His daughter and his wife. It's the thing that people do.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
incest.
What? No.
Let me measure
That's not my
something.
thing, Slivik.
Point you
Now,
to
now,
within range.
Guillaume.
This is 35.
I mean, you know that technically I'm right. It's just awful. But
Oh, nice. Okay.
No.
Okay. I have no idea how smart these guys are, so I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern. If I manage to do this. Let me see if I can manage to have all of them included. I think. This? Did it do it? Yeah. Okay, so they have to make a saving throw, or they are charmed and incapacitated, and their speed is 0. But it's a wisdom save, and I'm not sure how smart they are. So basically, let me have a look at all my beautiful spells. I'll just be like, well, if you see it there, darling, then it's there.
Okay.
And then you kind of you probably see it, but you don't get disoriented as all sorts of very weird sounds and colors begin to fill the air around the whole room. For a second, and then they vanish. just use a Freddie Mercury quote instead of a song for this one. Because I have those too.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think the big one is affected as well.
Wow, shit, that's so smart. One of them didn't make it.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
So that one is currently charmed.
Okay, well, it's a shame it didn't work on the others. They rolled really well.
No surprise.
Okay, I have to concentrate on that, but one of them's out of the picture. That's something. I am also going to move back. If I walk like this, I won't get opportunity attacked, I think. Alu can still move through me, right? If I'm in front of him?
Yes.
Great. I'll just like, go here. And tell grab Alu and grab your hand and tell you, okay, sweetie, now's your moment. Save us all. You're doing great. And give you bardic inspiration.
Oh.
All right. At the end of your turn, you watch as the red flaring eyes of the creature next to the large sarcophagus shift from red to black. And I need everybody within 60 feet. Oh, everybody.
I'm assuming this is not a spell.
It is not. It is an action.
Yeah, I'm just asking, just in case.
Mm-hmm. If I can actually find it. Da 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 da.
Is it the new tool Better Rolls that doesn't allow us to see what each action or effect does? Like you don't see spell descriptions and
Yeah,
ability
we're not
descriptions anymore.
we're not using better rolls right now, and I'm really considering switching back to it
Okay.
because we're using MIDI and it's really a pain in my butt.
Sorry to say this on Twitch, but from a user perspective, it was really better. Well, it was a lot better and comfortable.
If you guys would prefer, I can switch to it right now. Like literally, it's just gonna refresh your screen though.
Yeah, no, let's keep the combat like this.
Yeah.
Let's...
Okay, so you guys don't know what effect that had.
We don't get to save.
There is no save.
Okay.
And nothing happens.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay, great. That's nice.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and your hypnotic pattern is still there.
Yep.
Hello.
So I kind of look at everyone, sigh a bit, take a hold of Cutter, and without it being drawn, I move 25 feet right into the mummy's face. At the end of which I kind of sigh and try and EI, the Japanese sword style EI, very fast slash it diagonally. But first, I guess I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
You do need to make a wisdom savings throw.
You can put the bardic inspiration onto saving throws as well, I think. Just saying. Ability
I know.
checks.
I know.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make my first attack, EI style with a cutter.
Okay, that hits.
So now I click on damage, right?
Yep, now you click. Now you click on damage. Yeah.
Okay, with MIDI. Okay. And I'm going to use my second attack on Her Highness.
Okay, that hits. Another 15 points of damage.
And I'm gonna say your husband's not here. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's simply going to reach out and try and hit you. What happened there? Took all of her health away for some reason.
Yeah, you'd marked it to 0.
Yay, she's dead. We made it, guys.
Ooh.
Oh no. We
no.
Now that's just rude.
Okay, I need you to make
That's
a
it.
I need you to make a Constitution savings throw for me, please.
This isn't a spell, right? It's an
It
attack.
is. It is an attack, yes. Okay, you're okay.
Let's go.
How much damage do I take?
I was reading the rest of that.
Oh, I take that much.
You take that much.
How do I apply it? Because I can't see the small buttons to apply or heal or double.
Yeah, that's irritating me.
Do I just manually delete?
Yeah, you're just
remove
gonna have to manually delete that one for now.
23? No, what was it?
83.
83.
Wait, but
I'm
what
sorry.
was the DC on that? He rolled a 23.
No, but
Yeah,
that
that
means there
has
is another effect.
that had nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
that's good
so-
then. Okay.
So just because I think I misheard that. Did you say 8-3?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a critical, mate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Wait, is that doubled? Or was that already doubled?
So for critical in this campaign, you get maximal damage on the second part of the dices. So basically, he took
Okay.
6d6 plus 6d6 plus 3d6. So
3d6 plus 4 plus 66
yeah,
plus
yeah.
54.
Yeah, and the 54
So
is
you see me kind of wobble a bit, take a step back, almost get to my
Oh my
knees.
god.
Sorry, guys, I've just lost
But just when I'm about to kind of like fall on the floor, I slam my shield on the ground as a crutch and get back up.
Fuck. What can I do?
Am I the only one where Foundry restarted?
No, I
mine
tried.
restarted
No, I
too.
tried to fix the damage card in MIDI, and it reset the whole damn thing.
Okay.
I should have just turned MIDI off and turned better rolls on and been done with it. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, Twitch.
Hey,
Someone
Alu.
damage to Alu, it broke the game.
Yes,
So,
I did
Yeah.
say.
It's one of the big, massive explosion things.
My first attack roll of the game, and it's a
Just
crit.
okay.
That's right. Kill the emo sad boy.
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
yes.
Hey, Hey, Alu, you
Okay.
want to get out of here? I have dimension door, but you have to be willing.
Alu looks over his shoulder at the rest of the group and goes, "Help me!"
I am going to. Oh my god! Keep standing.
Guys, a little help?
Bye, Alu.
Okay, you guys back in?
Yeah.
Yep.
What a good way to start.
Oh no.
Okay, so Alu, is that the end of your turn?
I wonder.
He just said-
No, yes, absolutely it is.
Okay, Slivik.
I'm gonna upcast Tasha's Manwit to hit everyone but the one charmed.
Okay.
DC 20.
Let me just check. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Psychic
'Cause
damage.
It's psychic damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Duck and duck and duck. And they all fail.
Good.
I like that -1 in there.
Yep.
Rolls up some
And-
damage there.
oh, yeah. I mean, this is not the part that was interesting.
8 points of damage.
Yeah. So they can't take a reaction until they can't take reactions until the end of the next turn, and on the
Mhm.
next turn they will have to choose between moving, an action, or a bonus action. They get only one of the three, and then at the end of the next turn they will save again. Basically, this is active for one turn, and then they keep trying to save. No, just one time.
Nope, just one
Quick,
time.
Quick, Alu, run.
Just one time. Just one time. Just one
They
time.
don't
for
have
this.
a reaction. Run.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to move back.
Okay. So you see, I got it to break down the card so everything's not compiled into one card.
Yeah.
Where it did Slivik's damage. Now I can right click on that as long as my character is selected, and it tells me apply damage, apply healing, and all that good stuff there. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
And that's the end of your turn. Okay. So, mummy number 2. So you said they had the choice of an action or...
Movement or bonus action. It's one of the three.
Okay. That one's just going to move to there. Evandel.
Yeah, I'll. The area from Flynn, it's visible. Still, it's having effect or not?
I don't think it affects you if you move in.
No, it's only visible for like a second and then it disappears. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes.
Ah,
And
okay.
it
But
only.
no, that's 1 minute for hypnotic pattern.
No, yes, but
The
Oh,
effect,
the pattern
It's only-
itself. Okay,
it's
okay.
only for the people that were inside.
Mhm.
It's not. It doesn't stay there.
Okay, so I see that Alu received a heavy blow, so I will run to his side and try to attack the main mummy.
Okay.
there is no button for damaging?
Yeah, it's up underneath your attack button. Yeah.
No.
Really? Where it says dagger of many daggers, just underneath it says attack, and then it says damage.
Now it appears. You must roll the attack before rolling the damage. Okay.
Well, that's silly. I see. This is why I don't like MIDI. It doesn't break it down right.
So I don't know how much is poison and cold and.
Well, poison is 3 points.
Cold is 7.
Yep.
And because Alu is engaged, I get sneak attack, right?
Yes. 7.
Plus 8 of piercing.
8 of piercing. Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry about this. Next week, MIDI will be gone. We'll be back to better rolls.
A second attack. 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
8 points.
Plus the normal from the weapon, plus 2 from the weapon, plus 5 from the proficiency or something.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1d8 force. Plus 4. And I'll move a little. I will go to the other side. Can I jump, move on top of the coffin?
You would actually have to step inside because it's it opened.
Yeah, I'll just try to go to the other side of the coffin to call its attention, to distract from Alu.
Okay.
And that's everything.
Okay. All right. So mummy number 4 is going to look at Evandal. Use its dreadful glare. I need you to make a wisdom savings throw, please. Okay, well that succeeds. All right. That's its turn. Mummy number 3 is charmed. It can't do anything. Sam.
So Sam's going to take out our mace of her undead mace.
The Mace of Disruption.
That one, but instead of actually using it, she's going to point it in the air, say some mumblings, and hopefully the green smoke kind of works, and she's going to use this on Alu.
Life transference.
And I don't know why it didn't work.
You have to push the healing button.
So Alu gets 54 points of healing, and I take 27.
You take 27 points of damage, and
Mhm.
Alu gets 54 points of healing.
So do I just apply healing just twice?
Yeah, basically you get double.
Okay.
Okay.
Because she's seen Alu go down and she wasn't very happy about it. She thought he could have done with some extra work. And then, that's gonna be. I think I'm trying to look for something that I could use. And she's just gonna move forward a wee bit into the room. Gonna happen. See what's happening.
Okay.
And that's her. Hopefully Alu feels like the Energizer Bunny. Feels a bit better.
A
Okay.
little bit.
All right. And then, is that your turn? Dummy number 1 is here. Gonna move 20 feet in that direction. And that's all he can do because of some sort of psychic thing.
Yep.
Right, so back to the top of the round. At the top of the round, the entire building shakes. You don't know what else happened, but the entire building shakes around you. Dust falls from the ceiling. And then the creature gonna take one swing at Evandal.
14 don't hit.
Mm-hmm. And then the other swing. Oh no, it doesn't swing twice. Okay. So it makes one swing at Evandal, and on its second turn, it's going to glare at Alu.
Did you say second turn?
Oh, it's for its second action. It gets multi attack, and one is an actual fist attack, and one is something else.
Yeah. So he actually only has one action.
Well, it has multi attack. One is its rotting fist, and it.
Attack. Okay, fine.
Yeah, and its second is something else.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So for now, I need a DC 16 Wisdom savings throw from Alu.
Oh boy.
That's your forte, right?
Oh no. Oh no.
And again, this isn't a spell, right?
It is
Nope.
not. It is simply looking at you,
Can-
and you are
Ooh,
fine.
Well done.
Ooh.
I did not like the way she hit me.
And then we move on to Flynn's turn.
Oh gosh, yeah. I am going to run forward up to here and slam both of my hands onto Alu's shoulders and tell him, "Trust me!" and try to telekinetically shove him here, 5 feet, like here.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Is this a spell or?
it's a telekinetic feat, so I will post it. Hold on. He has to be willing, otherwise he has to make a strength saving throw, and he would definitely make that. So I'm just hoping that he agrees. And he also, while I'm slamming down my hands onto him, he gets 10 points of healing. Because as my action, I'm going to use my healing hands on him. So he gets 10 hit points back.
Hang on just a second.
Telekinetic is a bonus action.
Hang on just a second. Let me look at something and make sure. Um.
Hmm.
mm, 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 mm.
I think she does.
Yep, nope, it's fine. Okay, so
Okay.
Alu, do you
I'm gonna let
resist?
it happen.
Okay.
Okay, so he gets pushed here. So
I can't move.
Nope, but I can move you.
Oh, because it's not your turn. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so I hope that'll get him at least a bit out of the way, and maybe that'll attack me instead of him. That was my action and my bonus action, but I shall, as I'm standing here, can I take a quick look inside the coffin? Is there anything lying in there?
It is very fancifully decorated.
Oh shit.
It looks like silks and things of this nature were put in here to hold this body. And Sam got one over on me. I'll let it go because it was my own fault. Your life transference spell should not have worked. But it's my own fault.
Alu?
Yeah, it's my own
On Alu?
fault. Yep, it's my own.
Oh, no.
It's my own fault. I'm not going to tell you why.
But did he take the healing hands? The 10 points?
Yes. No. It's not. It's not your. It is not your fault. It is my fault. I wasn't
okay.
paying attention, and it was my fault.
Oh.
So I let it go.
All right.
If
Okay.
you allow healing hands to take effect,
Yes,
how do I
healing.
do that? Because there is no value on the healing hands
It's 10 points
in the
always.
chats.
It's
So
yeah.
I'll
It's
just
10.
do it manually.
Yep,
It's
just
10
manually
points
add
because
10
I'm level
points.
10.
Yep, you just manually add 10 points.
Okay.
But you have to take away all the healing that Sam gave you earlier, so it's not.
No. He gets to keep it. It was my own fault. I slipped up, and I'll let it go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna retcon it now. All right, is that your turn, Flynn?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I can do.
Okay.
I could move away, but I want to draw them instead of Alu because he looks horrible. Also, Sam was in pain, apparently, and that is not good.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Okay, at the
Yeah, I'm still debating whether we should flee, but I wanted to have a look inside the coffin whether there was anything first. So, I'm still not sure.
at the end of your turn, the creature utters a blasphemous word. I need everyone. Actually, I need Evandal, Flynn, and Alu to make a DC 16 Constitution savings throw.
Well, that'll probably end my concentration on the hypnotic pattern.
Yep.
It would because you are stunned.
Oh, not again!
That's a pattern.
I should have teleported away. I knew it. I should have teleported Alu away.
And this creature is no longer charmed. Okay, Alu.
Okay, I'm gonna. Seeing that I moved, I'm gonna quickly nod at Flynn, flick my eyes back to the mummy, go back into melee and say, "My turn." No, sorry. I'm gonna, before moving, I'm just gonna say, "My turn," and I extend my hand, and I cast Chill Touch. No, sorry. I'm getting confused between my cantrips. I very rarely I very rarely do magic. No, I'm gonna get into melee and use my action to cast Booming Blade.
Okay, as you try to cast the spell Blooming Blade, your entire body is racked with pain. You may continue to try and cast the spell if you wish, or you may choose another action.
Okay, even for a cantrip?
Even for a cantrip.
And I can choose to make something to use a regular attack action.
You can do anything you wish. You can continue to cast your spell if you want. I'm just telling you now. Your body is racked with pain as you try and cast the spell. If you wish to continue casting the spell, I need you to make a DC 16 Constitution savings throw.
No, I'm gonna take the attack action.
Okay.
So retconning everything, move into contact. Say my turn.
And that is a hit.
Okay, how do I... Okay.
There is a damage button up there.
Where is it?
I can click it if you need me to.
Sure, just so I know where it is. Oh, sorry, damage. Okay. Second attack. Life
Okay.
is like what?
That also hits.
And then I will...
You roll your damage, you need me to do it.
No, I'm doing it. And then, because I did say I was gonna show her my turn, I'm gonna action surge.
Go Alu, my desperate eyes say as I stunnedly look upon you.
It's not as cool as what I wanted to do, but it's fine.
Remember, you still have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay,
I
that
can't
hits.
use Bardic Inspiration on damage, can I?
No.
No, but on attacks, I think.
No.
Attack
Okay.
rolls.
Okay. I think I'm alright with attack rolls. You must roll the attack before damage, but I just did.
That's weird.
Can you do that? Awesome. And I'll use my last attack to go again.
And you are hammering on her.
Yep.
Doing my job. And I'm just gonna say, happy now? End of my turn.
At the end of your turn, she's going to tell you exactly how happy she is by swinging back.
Yeah, I'm gonna reaction shield.
Shield is a spell, yes?
That is correct.
That is correct.
Is it higher than 4th level?
No.
Your body is racked with pain as you try and cast this spell. You may continue, but you must make a DC 16 Constitution savings throw.
Okay. Whatever happens, the spell is expend, right?
The spell is
You
expend.
get a D10 to saving throws if you want it.
Yes, I remember. Let me. So the way Bardic Inspiration works, I can add it before announcing the result, right?
Well, I've already told you what the DC is, so
yes.
you can
But
roll.
when I roll, can I because the way it's intended is
I
roll,
know.
and
I
then
know.
I know what the result is, and then I can add it.
Yes, I know that's the way it normally works, but normally it would be that I don't tell you what the DC is, and you
Yeah,
have to
I
do,
see,
and you
yeah,
and you
yeah.
and you decide whether you want to
Okay.
use your bardic inspiration before I tell you if you succeed or not. But I'd
That's
already told
fine.
you. I'd already told you the DC. So
So I won't use bardic inspiration then.
okay, you succeed. They make
Also healed,
sure
then it doesn't work.
trash cast spell must be. Okay, so you are shielded. So
Mhm.
your AC becomes 23.
23.
All right. So you take no damage because that would have missed. All right. Mummy number 2.
Isn't that my
Does
turn?
Slivic
Oh
get to
no,
go?
it's. Oh yeah, no, I didn't notice I moved it. Sorry, Slivic.
Yep, I'm gonna upcast Fireball in her face.
What level are you casting Fireball at?
5.
Okay.
I'm trying to... So this should only target... If I'm writing this right. So Evindal is out, if I'm correct.
I think you would just get him.
Really? Because the selection stuff?
I can
Was
handle it. Do it.
Well, it's already done, but... because, you know, you have the... When you place
Yeah,
template,
no,
you have
no.
the auto-selection of targets.
Yeah, no, I see
And
it.
Evindal was out, that's why.
Yep, he's out. No, you got it.
Okay.
But
Okay. Well,
yeah.
fire.
Okay. That and that and you see. And both fail.
Oh, that's gonna burn. Get wrecked.
You want to know what's even better? Apply double damage.
Oh, I think that one is dead.
There.
Do I need to roll also?
No.
Right?
No. You were just outside it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
so when you place a template like this, you actually see which one is going to be
The
targeted.
squares, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're actually both dead.
He came in with the fireball.
That
Never
was-
hit so hard.
Such a Slivic move, it's unbelievable. You're gonna hear from all your backs. We heard noise upstairs, probably everything collapsing. Let's get out now. And you see Slivic kind of using his movement
Thank
to
you.
get
Somebody's
the hell
making
out.
the decision.
Someone is being smart. Anyway,
Yep, thanks.
and I move my 25 feet backward to the back. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Mummy number 2 no longer exists. So we're going to remove that combatant. This one, we're going to remove that combatant. Evandal.
Who is still alive in the...
There are 3 mummies still alive.
Can you say which ones? Because all of them appear on the screen.
Yeah. I don't see the symbol of dead on them.
Yep.
Oh, so you killed the big one. That's good.
Yeah. That's why I
Um,
say we get out.
I hear it's Livik talking about getting out. I would like to look if there then... Do I see anything falling from the ceiling, like the building is crumbling or anything?
Nope.
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 Okay. So I will get out of the coffin and go to the mummy that's behind Alu. 18?
18 hits.
Do I get sneak attack because someone is engaged?
Yes, you do, actually. Nice. Eight, 7. Okay.
And I'll just scoop by Alu in the direction of just behind him. Being between this mummy and Flynn. And that's my turn.
Okay. Mummy number 4. I'm gonna move to there, and actually, Flynn, you're no longer stunned.
Oh,
Is the
because
mummy-
the big one did it.
Yeah, because the big one did it. However, the smaller one's gonna look at you, and I need a
It's
DC
okay.
11 Wisdom savings throw.
I should be able to make that, but I won't. No, I won't. I have +1 to wisdom. It's not like I'm bad at it.
Mm-hmm. And you are frightened.
Oh no.
You are currently frightened of that creature.
Question. If you're frightened, I know you have to move as soon as you can. Can you take actions?
Let's see. Frightened. Creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. While the source of its fear is within line of sight, the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fine then. Thank you.
Okay. Mummy number 3 is over here. And it's going to move 20 feet to there. And it is going to use its Dreadful Glare on Alu. Oh wait, Alu, you've already had a Dreadful Glare against you, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, well, never mind. You're immune. You succeeded the first one,
Oh,
you're
good.
immune.
That is very good to know.
So is
Damn.
it, for my own personal knowledge, if you succeed from one mummy, are you immune from all of them or just the one?
No, you're immune from all mummies, but except for mummy lords.
Yes, of course. No, but like exactly the same type of creature, basically. Exactly the same. Okay, thank you.
Except for a mummy lord. That doesn't work for a mummy lord. They can use it on you as many times as they wish.
Lovely.
Okay. So Sam. Microphone, please.
Are you muted?
Yes, I'm muted. You know, just to keep us all going. It's supposed to psychically know what I'm doing. Okay, she's gonna come up here and she's just gonna say, "Guys, you all want to go?" I'm guessing is a yes. And use
Channel Divinity, turn undead. Okay. So that is a feature. Channel Divinity, turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails a saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only the dodge action. And it is a DC 17, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Um,
So that was a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
not to be a rules lawyer, but I believe that from level 5 onwards, Sam's is also considered destroy undead.
If it's a CR1.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad, I meant to say that. It'll be destroy undead CR1. So if it's anything CR1 or under. I think it's mostly skeletons, to be honest, that isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Yeah.
it worked for these guys, but
Probably. Oh my god.
seriously.
What is the deal?
The wisest mummies in the world and they still don't know how to stop.
Thank God for
Oh, no,
mummy
I-
number 4.
Oh no, I rolled mummy number 4 twice. I need to roll mummy number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well.
It was a good try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do they still take half damage on a success?
There's no damage.
Oh,
It's just action economy.
No,
okay.
there's no actual damage to it. It's just to make them run away.
I'm getting confused with other domains. Sorry.
All right, Sam, is that your turn?
Yeah, because I think that's an isn't it?
Yeah, that is an action, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mummy number 1 is going to target Ibandal. And try and hit him with his rotting fist.
15 misses.
And 8 misses. Back to the top of the round. Flynn, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You are stunned, but you are frightened.
Yeah.
This guy.
Which
that
of the
done.
3 people in front of me looks the most hurt? Out of Alu, Evandal, and Sam.
You wouldn't actually know.
Oh, I wouldn't. Okay. Okay, well, I did look into the coffin. There wasn't anything there that looked like a phylactery of some sort. And when I look at the big mummy in front of me, probably, on a quick glance, probably doesn't have anything of that sort on it either. And I'm fucking terrified. So I'll just okay. I'm sorry, Alu. I'm just hoping you're still willing. Again, rip you around so you face me like, okay, Slivik said to run. Please just go along this time. And I'll cast Dimension Door to teleport us down the corridor. But he doesn't have to go along with it. I think he has to be willing.
I'm
Let's see.
gonna leave this up with the DM. Alu is unsure. Would this be intelligence,
Hold on,
wisdom,
it's,
or charisma? Not a saving throw, just a check.
Oh yeah, it's a willing
I'm
creature.
basically not sure. I want the dice to decide.
You want the dice to decide if you would be accepting or not?
Yes.
So normally, when I do something of this nature to decide if a creature is going to stand and fight or run, I make a Constitution savings throw.
Okay.
Or a Constitution check.
Well, they're not the same for me. So check or saving throw.
It is. I'll leave it up to you. It's your choice.
More fun if I make a check.
Which you can add bardic inspiration to if you want to. Just saying. Is that good or not?
So
That's pretty good.
normally for me on a high roll, their constitution is high and they're willing to stand there and continue fighting.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess.
I'm just gonna try and say, in a very forced, unsure tone, sorry, sweetie.
I'm already gone. Poof.
Even better, even better.
All right,
And
where you?
reappear like here, right in front of the door. Because I don't want to go past the door. I could, but I'm not going to because I wouldn't see anyone. I want to
Okay.
make sure that everyone gets out of there alive.
All right, so you're gonna move over to say there-ish.
Yeah, I just wanted to get one of them out of the fray, but it didn't work. So that's all. Well, actually, I still have a bonus action. Oh no, I probably used that to look around the mummy. So that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, Alu.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to the one that tried to hit Evandal. I am within melee of it, right?
You are. You're within 5 feet of it. Yes.
Okay. And Evandal and probably Sam would. Well, yeah, both of you would hear. Okay, so Evandal, you told me strike like this and then like this, and I'm going to try to imitate what we rehearsed yesterday and make 2 attacks against the mummy. Against the mummy.
Oh, and a crit.
Oh, what a great teacher!
I love it.
Don't overdo. Don't overdo.
This is so on par with roleplay. It's amazing. Yep.
Do I not roll the second, the third d20 with when I apply critical?
Yeah, you need
The
to.
thing
You
to
need.
lop off.
Right, you need to roll it yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, I think it's the other formula where it says other formula. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Now, you lop off nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna use my second attack and say, okay, so like that, and then he went like this.
Yeah. That hits.
Damage.
And that creature falls into a pile of rags.
Quick turn to Evandal and just nod. One quick nod.
You are natural.
Okay, Slivik, on your turn, you were being very cautious about thinking that the room was caving in, but on quick inspection, while you're watching your friends, it seems to be solid as it was the moment you came in.
But we did hear a big noise from the outside, right?
No, I said the whole room shook. I didn't say that you heard a big noise from outside.
Oh. Okay.
Layer actions, my friend. Layer actions.
Yay. Now I understand what it was. Quick question. When I was in combat, well, closer, I would have been in range with Rebecca. Was anything popping on her?
Her amulet around her neck.
Okay. I will just stay there and wait for them to come. End of my turn.
Okay, Evandal.
There are 2 mummies. I'll circle around Sam. And there's 1 mummy, right?
No one is frightened.
There are 2. Hang on, I'll do this for you.
Okay. Sorry.
How's that?
Yeah.
Does that make
better. Thank you.
Does that make it easier for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll around Sam move past the mummy and try to, while moving past, to slash it.
That hits.
Yeah, nobody's engaged, so I don't have sneak attack. So
Mhm.
I'll just, yeah, I'll continue to the other side of the room. And I'll stop behind. And that's it.
Okay. What's it gonna do? Yep, Evandel it is. The mummy's gonna turn back around and give chase to Evandel.
Do your worst. Not really kidding.
It is a 21.
Ouch. Nope.
Okay. Take 21 points of damage.
I'll use my uncanny dodge to halve that to 10.
Yes. Let's see. If the target is a creature, must see DC 12 Constitution saving throw. And 1, 2, 3. Evandel, your maximum hit points have been reduced by 10.
I took 10 damage, and how I mark this?
So when you look at your hit points, and it says 50 60.
Okay.
It should now say 50 50.
So I put in plus 10, I put minus 10, for example.
So where it says max, we're gonna do minus 10. I think, yeah. Should be just like that.
So I'm now at 40 or at 50 points?
You're still at 50 health points.
Okay.
Technically, you're full.
Okay.
Because your maximum hit points are now 50.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And then it's gonna take its second swing at you.
Well, that's a bit rude.
Oh, that was a 20. I saw it. Mummy number 3 is frightened and cannot move closer to Sam, and is not in range to attack Alu. So, gonna move 20 feet that way. And it's gonna try and attack Evandel.
Come. 12, no.
That's a miss. And that's also a miss. Sam.
Great, Evandel, keep doing that. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Sam's gonna get this guy here. And she's bringing out her mace and she's gonna welcome one.
Well, you hit Alu.
Well, I didn't mean to hit her, I meant to hit her. Sorry, Alu.
No, you hit the mummy
What
as
is
well.
happening here?
Wait.
She had Alu target.
I'm not berserk! I'm not berserk!
She had Alu targeted.
God's sake. That's what you get, Alu, for not teleporting with me.
Okay, so you hit the mummy. Good lord, I need to have a look at your thing again just to make sure of what it does.
If he's got less than 25 hit points, he dies.
There's less than 25 hit points before or after the damage.
If your target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, so he has to take the
Okay.
25 points, and then if he's still got 25 hit points or less, he dies.
Okay, he dies.
Because he gets an extra 3. Yeah.
Nope, he dies.
Go, Sam!
Sam's got a happy smile on.
Wait, was that the one that I was frightened of?
And she's going to stand there so that'll scare him.
That is the one that you were frightened of. You're no longer frightened.
Woo! Thank you, Sam!
And she's moving forward to Evandel so that it runs away from Evandel. And that's the end of her turn.
Okay. That mummy is gone. And we move back around to Flynn.
Oh yeah, I'm here, but I mean, wait, Slivik's not running anymore. And suddenly they don't seem so terrifying, but there's still one left, so guess I'll run back. Just like, what am I supposed to do? Wait, we're not leaving. Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, it's back to battle. 30 feet, and then I'm gonna dash. Back here. That was a waste of a spell slot. Wait, there's one left. Where is it? I can't see it.
Next to
Oh,
Evandel.
that. Oh, great. Okay, go. Hey, Evandel. You want some bardic inspiration?
Yeah, always help.
Go. Finish it.
Let's do this.
That's my turn.
Okay, so we move on to Alu.
How long are bardic inspirations valid for?
10 minutes, I
10
think.
minutes.
Is it a day? Something like that?
I think it's 10 minutes. So in combat,
10
you're basically usually always
Oh.
safe.
Okay. Well, hearing Flynn encourage Evandel, I'm not going to use mine. And I'm going to move right into 1990s movie The Mummy's face. And say, okay, again. Like this and like that. And I try a different combo that Evandel showed me.
Okay, that hits. There it is. The big crit.
Aw. Poor Evandel. You're doing great too.
Oh, so close.
Critical. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
That was it was a good swing though.
And that's it.
Okay, Slivik.
Slivik is muted. Slivik is gonna use his turn to get back to where everybody is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna recast personally. It's still up because technically I never lost concentration and it's less than 10
Right.
minutes, but
Right.
I just want to see it. Well, if there's something I missed. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not my turn.
Okay. Evandal.
I'll just turn to the last one and try to finish it.
Finish him! Fatality.
I would assume I would see the amulet on the pile of corpse of Rebecca, correct? It's not showing up
Yes.
in here, but
No,
it will show up also, correct?
Yeah, it's not showing up there, but it's
Yeah.
there.
Okay. No, just making sure.
16?
That's a hit. Yeah, and that one's toast too. And that's the end of the combat, guys.
Whoa.
Go elves! Go fireball! Go undead mace!
I'm gonna turn to
Um,
Sam. I'm assuming you healed me.
Muted.
Yeah, that's what we do. Is anybody else feeling a bit out?
Put a hand on shoulder, forearm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Strange reason I did not lose any hit points this fight. That's not normal. What's happening?
Ooh, one's getting better at this.
can someone bring me
Some
the?
reason.
Can someone bring me the broken sword over there? And you see, Slivik pointing here.
Wait, what
It's-
thing?
It's
I'll go get
sword?
it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, oh yeah, you do it. Okay.
It's magical. Oh boy.
Sweetie, no, stop! I would have. Oh my god.
Why did Alu add?
Why? Why Alu? No.
Hey, Guillaume, you asked.
Ah! Yes, I know.
So-
Oh my god. Next time,
because I didn't even see it. So
next time, please hold person Alu while I do it. Okay.
it's not actually a broken sword. It's just the best image I could come up with.
Oh, okay.
What it is the hilt and crossguard of a sword.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
good. That could be
Yeah.
nice. What's it look like?
And can someone go check what's here, please?
And what's where?
I'm
Oh yeah,
pointing.
sure. I'm going over there. Alu,
Just
don't
be
move.
careful. It's magical.
Yeah, sure. I'll have a look.
All right.
Why
If
you
everyone-
glasses?
I have a hinge, and I don't pick it up, but I point at Rebecca's necklace that's now sitting on the ground, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna start to cast identify.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's
let's
gonna
go.
take a time, but
All right, so let's go one step at a time. Who wants to start?
Do you mind if we take like a 2-minute break?
We're actually gonna finish in like 15 minutes
Oh, okay, cool.
'Cause
Oh,
it's-
alright.
because it's going on
Late.
11. It's going on 11 o'clock. We've gone a little
Oh
long.
god.
but-
Oh.
We're having too much fun tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head canon, we'd been playing for like an hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, has been 4.
Wait, so it's the sword's crossguard and hilt?
Yep, it's the crossguard and hilt of a sword. All right, so who wants to go first?
Sam's looking at the nice armor.
Okay.
I'll let
Bet-
Flynn go first.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know
Flynn,
what it is.
it is actually a obsidian skull
Ooh. Goth.
that as you get closer, you actually hear a very familiar thing, these dissonant whispers filling the air around it. It just seems to radiate evil.
Ew. I has Slivik. I don't think. I mean. I
Okay, don't
kind of
touch
feel like
it.
we shouldn't touch this.
Okay, just
Do you think I should touch it?
no, just stay put. I'm
It
gonna
looks kind of evil.
I'm gonna I'm gonna come after. Don't worry. It's just
Yeah,
gonna
great.
take time.
I'll watch it while you do your thing. Just take your
Okay.
time. I'll just stand next to it, not touch it.
Alright.
Sadly,
Okay.
I don't
Hello?
have identify.
Yeah?
I think I don't.
Well, I guess I'm next, since Elu seems to be off for the 2 minutes he asked for.
Oh no, sorry. I
Uh,
thought we weren't done with Flynn.
No, we say we wait for Flynn, basically, that I'm done, because
Mhm.
it's
Oh, okay.
weird.
Then,
Yeah.
I
then
don't
give
have
you
identify.
Then I give you the cross guard.
Actually, when you pick the cross guard up, let me look at this for just a moment, and
Come on. Come on.
That's 2 out of 5, guys. And it's only the second day. We can do.
right. So you reached out to touch the amulet.
Yeah.
And you take 27 points of radiant damage.
Sure.
Not
Slivik?
not Slivik, Alu. Sorry. When you reached down to touch
Oh,
the cross,
okay.
when you reached down to touch the
The
to
hit?
touch the hilt and the cross guard, you take 27 points of radiant damage.
Alu, are you okay? Don't touch it, please. Don't touch it. Slivik, why did you have to tell him to touch it?
Does anything else happen?
Nope, that's it.
Sorry.
You can't hold it. The minute you touch it, it damages you and makes you drop it back to the ground.
Is it a whole sword, right?
No, it's just the handle and the cross guard.
I'd try and scoop it up with the edge of my other sword
Okay.
and just toss it over.
Okay. The minute you try and pick it up with Kazid.
No, with the other sword.
Okay. So you just pick it up and you toss it across the floor to.
Well, yeah, just kind of like kind
Kick it
of
over.
wedge the sword of the Peruns, between the crossguard and the pommel section,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of flick my wrist over to Slivik.
Kick it across the floor.
Okay. So it lands over here in the middle of the floor. Slivik. Looking at this amulet, it looks like a set of cupped hands holding a red jewel. You cast your identify spell, yeah?
Yeah. Hang on.
Okay, so it's no. Okay, so is that.
Oh, nice. I have one of
Nice.
those. Hexy has one of those. Oh gosh, this is so useful.
Well, that's convenient.
Them
All
in
right.
another campaign. That's so cool.
Well, I explained what it is and what it does, and then walk towards the hilt of the sword. Try to identify.
Hold
Okay.
on, you explain to us what it does. Take it off of her and kill her again.
Oh,
It has no effect on the undead.
Oh,
yeah,
thank God.
yeah,
But still, take it off of her.
yeah.
But
The-
why she's wearing it then?
Maybe she was buried
It
with
up
it.
ready.
Maybe they wanted to protect her in the afterlife or something. Well, wait, no, she's undead. Huh.
I mean,
Weird.
there is possibility that's actually a nice touch for Fitacree, but I'm not sure if I would have been able to say if it was one or not. I'm not sure how it works. So
Do you think she might have been a phylactery? Can undead creatures be phylacteries?
no, it has to be an object of quite precious value.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, as a person, she would have had great value, but yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, I don't know what kind of. Wait, with identify. I'm getting mechanical here. Okay, doesn't matter. We check it later. I'm gonna get to the hint of the sword and identify it. I'm basically looking at what are the things, but also like if any of those objects we find here could be the Fitacree, even if we know it's supposed to be next to the Elder, but I just want to make sure.
Okay. So you realize you have to touch the hilt to identify it.
Yes.
It's warm in your hands. But after a few minutes, your spell takes effect.
Jesus Christ.
It's evil.
Huh. All right. Wow. Sam?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Lord.
ask you if you were muted. Sam, and I explain her what this does.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not.
Is
It-
it not?
It's very plain. It looks like the hilt and crossguard of the commoner's sword.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sorry, I
Let-
was reading what it said in the description.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why. My bad.
I've read a few lines and I'm like, it's written, if you're a good cleric. I'm like, yep, Sam, okay, let's go. Let's move on.
Actually, just a creature of good alignment.
Yes, but
You can use it.
that's actually interesting. I would not have mentioned the first part actually, out loud.
Wait, so you did not mention anything about being evil or good?
No, I would
Okay,
have.
that's good.
Only
Good
about
to know.
from if you are a good cleric or paladin, blah blah blah. But I would not have said what's above. And I'm gonna go next to the scully thing, next to Flynn.
Yeah, be careful if you touch it. It kind of looks very evil.
I know.
Okay, I'll try and. I'm gonna go and pick up this thing, see what you're showing me.
Yeah, maybe Sam
Okay.
come over here just in case it does something to Slivik when he touches it. I'm really not sure about this.
You're
Yeah,
gonna-
they could sting.
You're gonna pick up the hilt.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Cool.
Okay.
As you do, you take 22 points of radiant damage.
Ow!
What?
Because
Everybody's really revealing their alignments here.
Sam is of neutral
What?
alignment.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Nice. Actually, I
had
don't know
no
what my
idea.
alignment is. Let me have a look.
Oh boy, I don't
I
want
know
to
what
know
I
if you
put,
realize.
but-
It's okay. Everybody assumed the cleric to be good.
I
And
know
I'm
what you
gonna-
are, Sam. I know.
I'm just gonna go identify again. Jesus Christ, my spell slots.
While
If you want,
he's
I can do
inspecting,
identify. Slavic, I can try one if you want.
It's fine. Now it's done. So
Okay.
while he's identifying,
Yes.
this room is normally lit up, right?
Yeah.
What's above the archway, immediately above Flynn and Slivik? Is it text?
No, it's just a design in the wall.
Okay.
Each of the headstones, though, each of those headstones has text on them.
Okay, well then I try to read a few.
Okay. Each of them seem to be prayers to different gods, each one written in different languages. It's all about the loss of love. Okay, so this is the crypt of Ebensol's wife, who died during childbirth, and then his daughter was taken from him 12 years later. And he has spent the rest of his life and his unlife trying to bring both of them back. And the closest he got was by creating a mummy lord of his wife.
Ouch.
And all these tombstones are imbued with different powers that he used, different arcane things, prayers to the gods, everything that he used to actually create the mummy lord that is his wife. And the four other mummies were her handmaidens in life.
So they were really rich.
Slavic, I can't really hold this thing. Do you think I could wrap it up? Would that make it better?
sorry, I'm a bit focused right now. I
Uh-huh.
will have a better look. Maybe I missed something.
Okay, thank you.
So look, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh
Yep.
god, no. This is
This is exactly what I'm good at.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Let's do this.
But why are you rolling with me? That's not fair.
You take 32 points of psychic damage as these. Yeah, but it doesn't come from Flynn, it comes from the skull. You take 32 points of psychic damage as the spirit of Ebon Soul lashes out at you from inside his phylactery.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we found it, bitches.
Yeah. Hang on.
But ow.
So how does it work with my ring?
How does it work with your ring?
No, it's
Your-
fine. I just take it. It's fine.
Your ring
It-
your ring protects you from
People
wait,
want
what
it
is-
to onto my head, but it doesn't give
Right.
some form of immunity, so it's fine. Okay.
No, it gives no immunity from psychic damage.
Yeah.
They can't read your thoughts.
Yeah.
So yeah, 32
That
points
is-
of psychic damage
Yeah.
as the spirit of Ebon's soul lashes out at you from inside his phylactery while you try and identify it.
Guys, it's here.
What?
Let's do this.
That's it? Oh my god. Okay, what do we do? How do we destroy it?
Sam, I need some help. I'm a bit banged up, and this can happen again.
Gosh, I gave all my.
All right, well,
And I will
guys,
just do this.
here's what we're gonna
cut here. Yeah.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop right here
Oh my god, no!
because it is 11 o'clock at night. We've been playing for just over 3.5 hours, and I have to be up at 6:30 in the morning to go to work.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can I do my cure wounds before you leave so that I know that
No.
I've done it?
Nope,
Okay.
we're gonna leave it right there,
Bye.
and we will pick up next week here in Rebecca's Crypt, where you have found a talisman of pure good in the shape of a hilt and crossguard, and the phylactery of Ebensoul.
No. Oh god, people. This is bad.
All right, Twitch, good night. Thank you for hanging out with us,
Thank you.
and
Night,
we will
Twitch.
I
see you
Night,
all
night.
next week.